Hey, hey. Okay, hold on. Something's wrong with my lighting here. I think it just might be the fact that with this shirt, it's kind of freaking out about what's green and what's not. Let me go put on a different shirt. Alright, there we go. Yes, that'll work quite a bit better. Okay, sorry again for the amount of time that it took for me to actually get to the computer. Things were a little crazy this morning, but everything worked out in the end. So, we're going to go ahead today. We're going to be playing Amazing Island. Amazing Island, once again, minigame. We're going to start off by creating a monster, and I have gone through, I made a list of everything. Here, I'll try to make it so you can see it a little bit. I made a list of everything in the game that I have so far. Okay, so you can see that I've listed like patterns, accessories, voices, frames, things like that. And I went through an Excel sheet that I found that said what increases what and what decreases what. So like all the different stats, basically. And I prioritized, I wanted to make something that had both speed and power. Because that's a really hard build to get, because normally the more speed you get, the less power you have. And the more power you have, the less speed you get. There are only a very few ways in which kind of everything works together. So, that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be very min-maxy. The resulting creature is probably not going to look fantastic, but I'm looking forward to it. And I'm hoping that it's going to go well. So, let me go ahead and start booting everything up over here. Okay. It's a good time for the music to stop right there. Then we'll go back over to here. Let's open up my framed playing area. And get the game description box right up there. Okay, everything's working except for the fact that it's not showing up, of course. Give me a moment there. Okay, I tried booting it up again. It might crash because of the way that the way that I tried to boot it up. It may not like it. It might crash partway through. But the goal is that it is working. Ooh boy. We'll see. It may be fine with this, or it might decide to just give up the ghost. Okay, looks like it's fine. There we go. Alright, so like I said, we have a layout, basically, of what it is that we want to actually have within this monster. We're getting pretty close to the end. One of the things that I did decide to do was I used advantage of some console commands on this and some action replay stuff. Action replay was an old school different device that you'd have to, like for Game Boys, you'd have to attach it. It was a Game Shark, but it was also called Action Replay. On Gamecube games, you'd have to outright have like a whole different attachment going on. It was a weird thing. But it's a way for you to kind of hack into the code of the game and change some very small things about it. And one very, very small thing that I changed about the game was I gave myself like $99 million. So, so we're not going to be short on cash anytime soon, which means we're focusing right now on playing through the games to unlock everything. So here we go. We're going to make something ourselves. We're going to be making a dog frame. A cat frame would work just as well. Technically, there's one frame that would work even better than all this, but we don't have that frame unlocked yet. This is okay. All right. We need to go for the head and the body first. Oh boy, the game's chugging a little bit. It has decided that... There we go. That'll work a little bit better. Boom. Okay. It has decided that I'm about to go ahead and bring a Frankenstein monster to life just for the sake of stats. So, let's go ahead and, you know what will be nice about the head shape? Oh, wait a second. There was something else I wanted to try. Choose a new tool, erase. Sure, leave the trace, it's fine. One of the things that the document hypothesized was that having a lot of jagged shapes, or jagged edges to something, made it, have more stamina. And it would be nice to make sure that I don't lose a lot of that stamina. Okay. I'm wondering if it's actually gonna keep this pattern or not. And down over here. Suppose we'll find out. And we need to be that very thick. Okay, interesting. We're gonna say yes to that. Oh boy. Wait, no, maybe I should do that for the body. That would be a lot more interesting. So for the head, let's erase that completely and do something else. But I like that idea for the body. Just that, like, that set of flat lines that kind of curve up and down. So the body, we'll just do something a little more simple. Let's do it from, draw it from the front. Give it a stamp, and we'll do this one. Boom. Inflate that. Yes, that is good. Okay, there we go. Press OK. Now we go to the body. We're going to draw it from the side, and we're going to do exactly what we started doing over on the other one. Okay. That. And then we're gonna... something like that. And would I be able to do... yeah, I could do 3 again this way. Come on. Or should I just keep on going forward? You know what? I'm just gonna keep on going forward. Might look a little weird in the end. But the goal is to just make something that's gonna get my character a lot of strength and power. So that also needs to be on the very thickness. Okay. Man, that looks weird when it's bunched up like that. Let me get a better look at what exactly I drew there. I think we can sharpen some of these points. Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. We're gonna go for that. It's gonna look weird, but it's gonna give us hopefully a lot of stats. Everything else needs to be very thin, so I'm just gonna draw everything else kind of using some weird patterns here, and it just needs to be very thin. It doesn't matter what stamp I'm using, but I do want everything to kind of be a little angular. Let's give them triangles. Like that. Very thin. Okay. And then hind legs. We'll do a similar thing. Should we just give it the same shape so it looks a little more uniform? Or should we go a little more... Oh, not that big. There we go. This is going to be a little harder. I'm not even sure that's going to look good. Suppose we'll find out. Well, you know what? Why not? Sure, yes. Ears. We'll do it from the side. Another stamp. For this one, we'll do the pentagon. Boom. Simple as that. Very thin. Press OK, but then actually I kind of want to resize that. So we're gonna size it, shrink it down, so you can still kind of tell it's a hexagon. I mean a pentagon. Wow, I mixed up my shapes. Not very good for a former math teacher. Then we press OK on that. Then we go over to the tail. We'll do it from the side. We'll use a stamp, and this is the last shape we have to draw. Let's go ahead and do our 4-star thing here. Let's see what horrible monstrosity this is gonna make. Very thin. Oh, it just turned it into one spiky mess. Sure, you know what? I'm fine with that. Again, we're not trying to make something beautiful. We're trying to make something that is going to have all the stats that we need to do well in this game. So. Okay. Pattern-wise, I need to have something with the dog pattern. Which kind of makes sense that the dog creature is going to have a dog pattern. You know what? As weird as it is to say this, it doesn't look horrible. Maybe I should have changed the tail. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so, pattern is what we're changing first. We're going to change the pattern. It's going to be very interesting. I'm not sure why I decided to pretend like some of these were new. Whatever. Dog pattern. Dog pattern. Let's give it one of these ones. No. Let's try the same thing, but that, maybe. Well, hold on. I feel like the coloration on most of these is all going to be the same. Yeah, with if it has a cream color base down there, then it's going to be cream colored. So maybe let's actually, for the sake of it looking a little different, that gray is pretty good. Maybe we should just go with the spotted one here. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go for that. I know that I said no to that one really quickly, but it's kind of growing on me. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and remove those eyes. We're going to say yes, that we want to remove those eyes. We're giving them angry eyes, because that's the... It's not the best one overall, but it's the best one out of everything we've got. So on the head... Is that going to be fine? Yes, that's going to be fine. And adjustment. Okay. Very angular. I actually am kind of liking the shape here. It looks weird, but it's growing on me. Okay. We don't need to worry about eyes anymore. The voice pattern is going to be our machine voice. That's fine. And then here's where it gets a little bit weird. So I have a couple of things starred here that are good for us to use. We're gonna go ahead and do 2 mech hands, 2 dragon wings, 2 drooping ears, and we'll see what we get from there. Because bolts are also a good option. So 2 mechanical hands, 2 dragon wings, 2 drooping ears. 2 mechanical hands. There they are. Let's just do gray. We'll do a pair of them, and we'll do them on the 4 legs. Something like that. Sure. Let's, position them just more into the body, just because I don't want them sticking out that far. It's gonna look weird no matter what I do. Okay. Check out that. Ugh. I'm regretting this. You know what? Let's just shift them all the way to the front. Position, shift all the way to the front. Yeah, we're just gonna deal with that. It's gonna look a little out there, and that's okay. Could I put it on the side of the body instead? Nah, everything would be a little too close together. Oh no. Yeah, we'll just go with that. It'll be fine. We're not trying to make it beautiful, but I am... Oh, wait. Hold on. Those are steel hands. I need mechanical hands. Okay, wait. That changes everything. Okay, not steel hands. Instead, mechanical hands. This one. We'll do a pair of those. We're gonna place them... You know what? Let's place them on the forelegs. Let's see what that looks like right now. I actually kind of want to... Hold on. Just that. Let's just position. Just move it. Yeah, slide it forward so it's not technically attached to anything. Size it up a little bit. And adjustment. Okay. Let's return that. It might actually be important to attach it to the body instead of the arms? Nah, we're gonna leave it attached to the arms. Okay. And then I said 2 dragon wings, and then 2 drooping ears. So we're gonna add some dragon wings. Dragon wings are down here. Sure. Sure. Yeah, that might as well be it. And then we're gonna add 2 drooping ears. A pair of them, which will attach to the ears themselves. Yeah, that's good enough. And adjustment there. Okay, then we still have 2 left. I could do 2 bolts. I could do 2 human hands. Technically, I could just do another, like, 2 mech hands somewhere. And that would also be working well. You know what? Yeah, let's add another 2 mech hands. And we're gonna add those to the hind legs. Okay. We'll do gold once again. Take a pair of them. Attaching to the hind legs. Roughly the same layout there. Just increase the size directly again. Because why not? Yeah. Does it look a little weird? Yes. But should it have all the stats that we need? Yes as well. Should I make the mechanical hands be like feet instead? If I'm putting them on all 4. Hold on. Let's see how it ends up looking. Oh, dang it. Okay, hold on. Yes, it's centered again. Shift it down until it's kind of at foot level. Right about there. And adjustment, see what we get. I guess we have to move this one down as well before we get to really have final say on that. Okay. Press OK on that. End adjustment. Get a look of it. I like having it up more. I think that's the answer. Just top mechanical hands. Just, oh gosh, I keep on doing that. Change their position, so they're just kind of floating up here. End the adjustment. Then on the other ones, let's go ahead actually and put them out to the side as well. And then back up to here-ish level. Oh wait, hold on. It placed those inside the body. There we go. End adjustment. Turn. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think that looks a little bit better. That kind of has sort of like a legion of floating arms around it sort of look to it. I kind of like that. Okay. End accessories. I think that's all I needed it to do. Let's see what sort of creature we've made here stat-wise. We're gonna call you Min-Max. Min-Max. Which actually isn't that horrible of a name. Max is a pretty good name for a dog, and this is just Min-Max. Okay. Come around to this side. There we go. Yes, this is fine. This is not at all an abomination against mankind. Come on, stat-wise, what do we got? Oh my goodness! 147 speed and 128 power. The stamina has completely broken. And it's way down. But we're gonna find out how important that actually is, I suppose. Man, Min-Max actually did pretty well here. Okay, Min-Max. Oh, it looks so weird with all the hands moving up and down in that concert motion. Okay, we're saving Min-Max before something terrible happens to him. All right, Min-Max. System menu. We're gonna go ahead and save monster. You know what we're gonna do? If Min-Max ends up being actually like a very strong competitor in the minigames, I know that we said that we wanted to have a different monster made for each different set of levels, but what I'm thinking is maybe we have Min-Max run through the whole gauntlet of just getting the vision orbs, because the vision orbs unlock new ways for us to make the monsters and new tactics to use within that sort of thing, and it also unlocks all the different accessories that we'll get. Past that, even after we've gotten all the vision orbs, we'll still need to run through and beat the levels another, like, 7 times? Yeah, because it'll be another 4 and then another 3. So those are where we'll actually go ahead and make all the different monsters so we can unlock all the frames. So that way, at the end of it, we'll have unlocked a ton of accessory options, voice options, pattern options, and frame options for us to use. So, we're gonna say yes to the explanation just because I want to make sure. Yeah, it's more numerous and more difficult. Yep. Okay, we're gonna be going then. Alright, Min-Max, I have high hopes for you. And we're gonna be launching off to our first game here. Our first game being Inferno Volcano. Uh-oh. I think Inferno Volcano is one of the ones that uses stamina. So let's find out how bad our stamina stat is right now. Does it give me any new instructions? Nope. We're going to not use a potion yet. We might end up using one of the, stamina up potions in a bit. But, oh look, it's actually giving me like a little point bar down there. That's way better. I can use this to kind of tell, like, is this giving me enough points? Oh, see, with this one, flying up in the air, it does actually give you points. It didn't do that before. Okay. I have almost all the points I need. Oh no. That's weird. It counted me going off the edge as also still getting points. Okay, hold on. know what? I think I found out what stamina is and is not doing. It's not giving me the highest versions of my power levels, but like, so it's only going up to like red instead of going further than to like white and gold colors and stuff like that. But honestly, it didn't matter too much. I still got like a really good setup from that. Okay, cool. I think it might have just been because I had enough power to continue knocking them off the sides. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Stone Hills, Beaten Art. I think if stamina affects anything here, it's probably, or mental, it's probably how quickly it's able to swap between some of these options we're going to go through here. Press the control stick sideways to move. Jump height can be changed by moving the control stick up and down. We're going to hold down A to punch continuously. Press B for a spin kick. If we spin kick the stakes, then we get to stop time. And we're trying to make a cool sculpture. Let's see how well this goes. Again, since I have high power, I have pretty high hopes for us. Okay, so right now we're just going to stay kind of down on these lower levels. There we go. Now you can see kind of what the spin kick looks like. There we go. I think that we've cleaned that bottom section now. Yep. So let's go up a little bit higher nowadays. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, it doesn't look fantastic. I guess that it said it's fine enough because we still got all the points that we needed. Yeah. And once again, 1,000 points is just within that range for us to get accessories rather than potions and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting that like the bottom part is like completely pristine and finished, and then all the way up it just gets worse and worse. But it still got me a lot of points, so we'll take it. I wonder if there is some sort of score multiplier based off of your speed and your power, and I'm just hitting the best version of it. Okay, we're gonna take just the left pass all the way down this time. So we're gonna get two different intersections. We have here where we can choose left and right, and then there's gonna be another place where we can choose left and right. Okay, the Sea of Trees Jungle Spurt. It's just another racing one. I think this one's gonna be pretty quickly done. Dash your way by pressing A. You need to avoid the rocks this time. Press B button at the very end. Okay. Start the event. I can see a bunch of rocks on the right-hand path already. Okay. It's good enough, I say. Let's see how many points that gets us. Okay. Ooh, very nice. Yes. And that's still less than 1,800, which would give us a monster card instead. So this is perfect. This is exactly the sort of range we wanted. Okay. Honeywa pattern. Interesting. I don't even know what that would look like. It looked kind of like it had like clay ridges to it. That might be interesting. Okay, block, stack, attack. I don't remember this game at all, so this is going to be a little bit weirder of one. Start by selecting your starting height. Lower is easier, higher is harder. Press the A button at the right spot on the power gauge. Press the A button again at the green OK zone. And you want to keep the blocks piling up. Oh, I kind of remember this game now. We're going to start the event. Yeah, why not? Let's just stack it up as high as it goes and see what we get. Oh no, that's gonna knock over stuff, isn't it? Oh my goodness. It completely ruined what we had. All right, we're gonna keep that up. There we go. Now I've got the pattern down. Now the pattern's gonna be fine. Okay. Uh-oh. Boy, that's gonna start the tower teetering a little bit. This is not the time for everything to start lagging a little bit. Oh no. All right. Well, I've still got all those points, right? Yes, I did. Okay, good. That's fine. It's fine that by the end I had a collapsed tower. Because in the end, I got all the points I needed. Chain gun. Chain gun was actually one of the ones that, if I recall correctly, gave like a lot of power and a lot of speed. I just didn't have it. That's interesting. Okay, we'll have to kind of log that in our mind. Let me see. Another runner level. I don't remember this one either yet. But we'll probably remember it once we actually see it. Run to the goal as fast as you can. Press A repeatedly, B to brake. You lose speed if you hit an obstacle. Watch out for obstacles, just avoid them. Your stamina will decrease. Stamina. If you keep running too much. You know what? We're gonna go ahead. I already know this is gonna go badly unless I have some version of stamina. So I've got one stamina up medium, and that might help a little bit. Okay. Running into the side also decreases your speed. Ooh, I don't like my odds here. Okay, we need to take it a little bit slower to regain some of that stamina back. Okay, we made the jump. Interesting. Let's dodge through here, dodge through there. Take the... I was gonna take the outside ring. Oh no, that's horrible. Oh no. Okay, wait, that's the finish line there. We made it before a minute, that's all that matters. Probably only got like 800 points or so. Yeah, 841. That's fine, we're okay with that. That'll just give us a replacement potion. Mental up large. Oh, okay, so we get small potions from the basic levels, medium potions from the intermediate levels, and then large potions, I guess, from these advanced levels. Showdown Temple, Battle Royale. This is another one where having low stamina might kind of bite us. Let's read the instructions on this one. So we're just trying to best the opponents. Hold A down to punch. If you want to get a dash attack. Serious damage if you're knocked out of the ring. Okay, let's just start the event and see what it looks like. Okay. Yes, I did some serious damage. Oh no, and I got some serious damage, unfortunately, too. Oh, I need to... Oh gosh. Okay. My phone is ringing. This is just a bad day altogether. How does it even read, the version of these things? There we go. Like, does it know if I knocked them in or not? Because, like, I've done a lot of damage. Okay, I see. I have 600 points right now. Come on. No. Oh, no. Wait, did I manage to defeat them right before the end? I don't know if I did. There we go. That's way better. Okay. We managed to do it. Oh, gosh. Boy's Eyes is strangely realistic. That's the same color as actually our... and same look as actually our main character's eyes. Okay. I think we did everything we needed to there, which means now we're on to the final boss fight. Seriously, this has been a very good character for everything that we're doing so far. So that's good. Okay, Evening Volley once again. Just making sure nothing has changed. Yeah, okay. Let's kill the underlings first. That'll make this go a lot faster. We're bouncing it up to the left one first, hopefully. Oh no. They already... Oh my goodness. My timing was just horrible. That was apparently the first one to try to go for. Okay, I can't lose anymore. If I lose any more, then... Oh, dang it. Okay, this is fine. I think the answer to make it work a lot better is don't just have it be a volley between you and another dude for too long. And, oh gosh, it's already got me, and that was on a slow one, too. Okay, here we go. Now we've got an extra life that we're dealing... Oh no! Ah! I did a feint to buy myself some time. Do another feint. Okay, here we go. Now I just need to beat the eviling volley. Oh no, I mean the boss eviling here. Okay. Oh, it's so hard to counter the feint. Come on, just miss it. Just miss it. Okay, we got this. We feinted this one. And you're gonna miss... Yes! Thank goodness. Okay, we did it. That's good. And yeah, we only lost one life in that. I don't think it even cares about, like, how many lives are lost, how many chance stars were used. So I think this will be fine. Oh, man. I do not like the sound effects in this game. They're so crunchy sounding. Okay, there we go. And now we've got another vision orb. Blue vision orb this time, so that's pretty good. I think, if I recall correctly, because this is our... Is this our 5th vision orb? Yeah, this is our 5th vision orb, because we'd already had 4 up to this point. Now we can slide a pattern around. Sliding a pattern lets you take the way that a pattern is currently placed on the frame, and lets you, like, slide it up and down and left and right to better, like, match whatever sort of style and aesthetic you want it to have. So that's going to be very good for us. Okay, we should get a frame from this. All told over 7,000 points, which is quite a bit. The Dragon Man type. Interesting. We're just going to press end right there rather than looking at all the ranking stuff. And we're going to stay here and jump right back into it. And we're going to go still down the left path first, and then we'll go down the right path. We don't need an explanation because we've just been here. Okay. Again, we have to start with a spin attack, but at least this time it's showing us how many points we get from these things. And it doesn't really care whether we beat everyone in time or anything like that, which was kind of annoying about the one in the intermediate level, was that, like, you had to get everyone off by a certain time limit. Okay. Okay, we sent one off. Oh, I missed that. I missed a chance for me to get some points. Okay, sent another off the edge. Sent one more off the edge. We've got all the points that we need. That's good. Whoa. Kind of just want to stay in the middle right here to try to, yeah, get some height on these ones. Oh no, off the edge I went, but that's okay. I still got like 1,000 points. There we go. Yeah, it still gave me some of the points, like, post-mortem, which is kind of funny. Okay. Yeah, 1,245. It's pretty good. There we go. I like this one a lot more than the other one. Okay. Ardent eyebrow. Oh no, I'm starting to get a little too humanistic features. We got the boy's eye before, and now we've got an ardent eyebrow that can just sit up there. Oh gosh. Okay. We remember how this one goes. We can skip the instructions here. All right. The music in this game is quite good. Oh no. There we go. Interesting. Oh, it would have been good to stop time once more, but... That's fine, I guess. I mean, we got over 700 points, so we're gonna get a potion from this, but that's okay. Man, one of these days I would like to figure out how to completely clear out the whole tower and make it shiny. I think the best answer is, like, probably start near the bottom, stop time, attack everything near the bottom, then go to the middle, then go to the top, and make sure you're prioritizing stopping time. That's probably the best way to go about it. We're making a lot of clanking sounds as we go. Is that because of the mechanical hands? Interesting. Okay, press start on this. Okay, and we're off. Dodge to the left, dodge back to the middle. I have to hit some trees here. Dang it, okay, oh well. I meant to hit over twice to go over to the far right path, but I stuck down the middle path instead. Still fine. Is that... That's the same amount of points I got as before, wasn't it? Or maybe it was a tiny bit less. Pavement pattern, interesting. It was a tiny bit less. Okay. All right. So, conversation-wise, I have added some more games to the lists of what it is that I'm intending on playing in the future. We mentioned getting Sky into the list, Sky Children of Light, but now I've also added in some of the classic games, like puzzle narrative games that I enjoyed myself. So like I've added in Professor Layton, which is a narrative puzzle game, very good. That would probably be really good for stream because a lot of it is riddles that you would read through. Find the solution and all that. There we go. Oh, look, that was about as perfect as I could make it. Come on. Oh, okay. We're putting it a little further on that side just so we can kind of recenter the red. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Okay. Not the best, but okay. We've already hit as many points as we need to succeed. Which is good, because I just tumbled the whole tower. Okay, this is fine. Okay. Up it goes. Yes! Final cube. Boom. Done. Easy. So, Professor Layton got added into the mix, and the Professor Layton games, there are many of them. It's a lot of riddles, it's a lot of puzzles, and it's, you've got the first trilogy that they put out, and then you've got kind of like a prequel trilogy that they put out. All the games are very good. It's honestly kind of sad that they haven't continued with, that plot line as much as I wish that they would have. They kind of dropped the Professor Layton games. They started making games that had, like, his daughter as the main character, but those have apparently been not as fantastic. Okay, line the heads up in a row. You can change the heads by destroying them. What's the goal? Get close to the statue and smash their heads off with the A button. When you smash the head, a new one falls from above and replace it, and you're trying to make all of them the same. Got it. Okay. So we're trying to make all these statue heads be the same. Let's pick them all to look like round monkey, which means we need to get rid of this one, and this one again. There we go. Okay. Let's go for round monkey again. Oh gosh, I almost took one that we'd already cleared out just fine. There we go. Okay. Once again, the music's just good. Monkey heads again. There we go. Let's do monkey heads. Boom. Okay, we've already hit the amount of points that we need. Honestly, it wouldn't be bad to just throw the rest of it. And then 3 on each of these. There we go. Barely made it, and I think this might be where we make our final stand here. Yep. Okay. Yeah, almost 1,400 points. It's not at all a bad score for that one. After Professor Layton, I've been told to consider Hylix, although I haven't even looked at that one yet, to be completely honest. So I haven't done my due diligence on that one, but I've been told it's also kind of like puzzles and a much more sort of strategic gameplay there. Like, anyway, the Paper Mario games as well are something that I think would be really fun to play on stream. Paper Mario 64, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, maybe eventually Super Paper Mario as well. The newest ones haven't been really ones that I enjoy as much. I played Sticker Star. I played the new one that came out on the Switch, the Origami King. Origami King is actually pretty fun. Let's get it back to the first slide here. Get the ball, try as many laps as you can. A repeatedly to go. You can, wait, what was that about hitting the enemy with the ball? Yeah, hit the enemy hard to get the ball. Your score will go up if you pass the checkpoint with the ball. Okay, let's just try this out. I'm not sure how well this is gonna work. Oh, I see. I'm trying to run with the ball, as in I want to be the one that holds the ball for the longest period of time. Hehehe. You managed to bump me, but I still managed to overcome you. Dang it. The goal would have been to pass through that check mark with the ball. I think we're doing a pretty good job of dodging them last second. Make them waste a lot of resources on that. No, I wanted to pass the goal with the ball in hand. Oh well. We're still doing pretty well on scoring. Okay, we're gonna let him bounce it out of me now. So that I can grab it, sprint to the end. There we go. Look at that. We got a good amount of points out of that one. Okay, silver chest. Retro machine. One thing that I've been really enjoying doing with friends when it comes to Paper Mario is there is a randomizer, Paper Mario 64 randomizer, where it takes all of the items, all the badges, things like that in Paper Mario, and it mixes them up. It places them in different locations throughout the maps, so you have to kind of have an awareness of like where are all these different treasure chests hidden, where are all these different badges and items that you can normally get in base game. And once you find weird items, where do they belong? How are they actually going to help you progress within the game? It's really bonkers to be playing through, but so interesting to kind of develop strategies for. Oh my goodness. Immediately trying to get me out there. We're gonna feint this one as well. Back to you. Sorry, I'm not having too much conversation on these ones. They are surprisingly good at the game, and it's making it so I feel like I have to concentrate and not have as much conversation as I'd like to have. Oh no, already one down. Okay, but one down on their side too, so let's feint this up. They're feinting it back. We'll feint it one more time. Come on, fall. There we go. Fast-powered one. Get another fast-powered one in there. Yes! Okay, there we go. Success. Woo! Victory! Past the Paper Mario games, because I don't think I would end up playing a randomized version of those on stream, because, I'll be honest, I'm not good enough to play a randomized version on stream with a bunch of people watching. So we might get into it if, by the time that I hit Paper Mario, I still don't have, you know, too frequent a viewer base happening here, which makes sense, because as the summer goes on, you know, the students that I have in my classes are going to be much less likely to show up, pop in, things like that. In fact, by this point in making a bunch of streams and things like this, it's really important right now to start to make videos instead of movies. I mean, instead of streams, because making those videos that are kind of interesting and engaging, and then occasionally having a stream is going to go ahead and put me into the YouTube algorithm quite a bit more easily. Streams themselves aren't pushed out as much to people, which kind of makes sense, right? Because they're going to be these long 2-3 hour things that YouTube doesn't know what the content of them is as well before they've even started. So it's hard for them to push streams as easily. It's much more easy to be discovered through there, because you're also having all these additional YouTube videos that kind of guide people to your stream content and makes them, you know, interested in subscribing and following you there. Oh, it's the kid type. Oh, that'll be interesting. I think that might be perfect for a certain goal that I have in mind. But yeah, so it's something to consider that by this point, I should be focusing probably more on making some interesting videos. Some of them being ones that like take this content and summarizes it, and some of them just being random stuff off the bat. It might be kind of fun to have, even though there's no way at all that I would ever get any monetization from it, having a fun little, like, a stream where I try to go through and play the, like, Karaoke Revolution game that I was talking about before might be kind of fun. And it's different enough because a lot of main creators don't try to do karaoke stuff because, you know, you're probably going to get a strike on your account for it if you're trying to monetize it. There we go. Let's bounce these guys out. Oh no, I went out myself. Oh, but maybe this is perfect. Just placing me right in the area to get all these points. Oh my goodness, I went off the edge again. This is not fantastic. Oh no, either way. I think it's important to get a little bit of, like, a variety of content out into my YouTube area. Some of it being summary, like, stories from my main stuff. Some of them being summaries of the actual games I played, so, like, going through the Outer Wilds clips and making that into, like, a huge summary. Oh, come on, I was gonna say, I need for them to start to break off the other chunks so I can get some more points here. There we go. I knocked some people off at the very end and managed, I think, to get right up to the silver point. But yeah, having something where I get to show off, like, the different voices that I can do, the different, you know, bits of singing that I can do and things like that, like, I think that has a better chance of getting swooped up by YouTube and, like, just pushing it out to random people. So there's that, which could be really fun. Past that, game clips are always good. It might be good at this point to honestly start playing some of those, like, one-shot games where it's like Adrift seemed like a much shorter game. Playing through that could be pretty good. I may need to consider playing some shorter games that I can just get kind of a quick snapshot of funny content on. Oh, come on. Why did that not even... Oh. Come on. I need to hit at least one of these time-stopping things. Oh, it didn't count it. I don't even think I got enough points. I think I'm going to have to retry this. Yeah. I need to just retry it. I focused way too much on trying to get lined up more than actually clearing the places that I needed to. Okay, retry that. It said that I could kind of control my jumping, like how high I went and stuff like that. Yes, okay, there we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, I kind of wasted that one. Oh, interesting. I actually managed to do really well on those. Oh, too bad I didn't manage to get the time stop on those top ones. But alright, that's okay. I wonder if the bonus is just for if you manage to completely make the tower shine. That'd be interesting to see. Breastplate accessory, that's pretty cool. Alright. Yes, this time to the right? Yeah. This is the first time I've had to make that branching path. I had to, like, think, have I gone down any direction yet? Okay. Fiery Fissure, Spin Road. Interesting. I don't think I remember this one either. I'm realizing that all the advanced courses, like, I don't remember them. I'm not sure if it's just that I always stayed back on the beginner and intermediate courses, or if I actually had, like, a lot of trouble with them. Hold down the A button to accumulate spin power. Release to make yourself spin. We're wanting not to fall on our way all the way to the goal. You can jump when the volcano erupts. Okay. I don't quite understand this game. I want to kind of already be spinning. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh no. Yes. All right. There we go. Upsy daisies. Hold on. I need to spin jump off the edge here in order to make it over to the final. Yes. Okay. 37 seconds. I wonder if you get bonuses for knocking people off the stage more. No, it looks like it really was just a race to the end. It doesn't matter where the people are. Interesting. Okay. How many you knocked off the edge and stuff like that. Voice, a creature voice. Okay. It's always interesting to get new voices because I feel like that's a weirdly recurring part of the character. Like the sounds that they make when they're doing certain actions. Like they kind of change the sound effects of the game. Okay. Is there anything new you want to tell me? Okay. This, I'll admit, this is most of the reason, this game right here is most of the reason why I wanted to make a speed and power character. Was so that I would actually be able to do well at this game here. So, wish me luck. Okay. Oh no. Oh, that was really bad. Oh, and I missed the very first one. Well, we'll consider this more like a reminder of how timing works on all of these. Oh, that was so bad. I didn't get nearly high enough speed, nearly high enough power, and then I missed the very first impact with the water. That's so hard. Okay. Retry. Then we're gonna go. Let's use a potion. I'm gonna go ahead and increase my stamina up on this one to see if that's affecting how high the gauge goes. No, it doesn't really look like it. That speed gauge doesn't care about stamina at all. There we go. Much higher power. Okay. Doing quite a bit better on this one. Still have quite a bit of speed stocked up. If I could get over to one of those towers. I could have gotten a lot further if I got over to the tower. But 726, barely passing, is still passing. C's get degrees. D's get diplomas. Catapult Calamity. I remember this one, right? This is the one where I had to like throw a rock onto there and then jump off with good timing. Why did it just put it in the afternoon? Is there something different about this level now? Because it looks like just an evening coloration here. Oh, choose which rock to use. Bigger ones are harder to handle. Oh. Well, I think that means we just have to use the biggest rock, right? You can grab onto balloons with the A button too to get even higher. Interesting. Wow, I really don't remember any of this. Okay. We're going all the way up. Big. Is there even bigger than big? Huge? There's not huger than huge, is there? No, it goes back down to normal. Let's go to huge. Let's make our lives horrible. Here we go. Oh my goodness, look how bad that was. Oh, it didn't even hit on target because it was outside of the green. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. I get that now. So that's why it's going to be very important to actually make sure that we're on target. Start the event. We're still going to go to huge. There's no way that I'm not going to try to milk the largest possible score out of this. There we go. Look at that. Smack dab in the middle. I think that's fine. You mentioned something about grabbing A to grab balloons? So you can get even higher? Where's that gonna happen? Where are balloons? No! Why didn't I? No! I didn't make it all the way! Oh. I guess the power wasn't high enough. But then why? I'm trying to think then, because I did all of that with the hardest settings, right? You would think that the fact that I did that instead of normal would account for something. Okay, I mean, we're gonna do huge again. Oh, I think it's just off. I think it's just off entirely. Yep. 1 meter. Because I'm lifted 1 meter off the ground. Okay. Okay. We're gonna press retry. I'm going to use a potion. I think mental up might slow down the gauge a little bit and make it a little easier for me to kind of hit at a good point. Yes! Oh my goodness, that's about as perfect as I can get on those. Oh, and that's so close to 0. I think this is it. I think this is entirely the setup that we needed. Okay. I mean, look how like spot on that was. We are rocketing. Oh my goodness. So this is what it meant. Like grabbing balloons with A. Interesting. I didn't expect that, I'll be completely honest. That kind of threw me for a loop. All right, well, yeah, we went into space with that one. That was pretty fun. Again, that was really only possible because we got, like, maximum on the power gauge. So, accessories, springing star. Okay. It's definitely like one of those, like, bobblehead things from Animal Crossing. Okay. Sky Circus. We're going to pass through a series of rings. One of the things I do like about this game is anytime that you have gotten launched up into the air from like the catapult stages, you've also then had a falling stage right after it. Okay, hold on. So we want to pass through rings. Move with the control stick. A to speed up, B to brake. Your bonus will double if you reach the end fast enough. And you get a combo bonus by passing through the rings. Okay. Honestly, I think that we're going to be kind of holding down A for a good part of this. I don't think that braking is going to be something I really want to do a lot of. Yep. Okay. First part nice and easy. And through it as fast as I can. I think we're making really good time so far. Oh no, okay, I didn't realize you could hit the outside of them. Good to know. Okay. Interesting. Did I hit the bottom fast enough for it to give me all those points, or no? I got a lot of bonus chains, so 722 just from falling, pretty good. What's the bonus? Come on, double it too. Okay, alright. I thought I would have gotten more points from that, but I did bonk into a number of things on the way down, so that kind of makes sense. And having a large potion isn't something I'm gonna scoff at. Okay, I think that was the end of that set of levels, which means now we're on a boss fight. Nice. Okay. Over one more area. Start the event, use the potion. Not using the potion, starting the event. My mind is kind of all over the place right now because I'm realizing that these events are going to get a lot harder very quickly. Oh no! Oh my goodness, what is happening? Faint to give myself some time to store up power. Faint again? Come on. No, fall! I need you to fall! There we go, that's what we needed. That was the opening. Faint one more time. There we go. And then let's faint this next one here. Unfortunately, that one did not go well, but we'll faint one more time. Full power. We'll faint this next one. And then we'll do the next one full power. Full power again. Faint another time. And I think this might be his end. Full power. Full power. Full power. No, not full power. Full power. Yes, we got it. Okay, there we go. Success. All right. With 6 chance stars left, that's not bad. There's definitely an incentive to make more and more companions, though, because the chance stars being increased is something that I think is going to be really important when I'm trying to go through with creatures that aren't as min-maxed as min-max is. Okay, that's all but one of the vision orbs. There's only one vision orb left. That's pretty good pacing so far, because we've only been playing for like roundabouts an hour. And we basically finished, you know, just ran through the gauntlet of content. We're right now just trying to get to the point where we can actually have a very interesting, like, way of customizing new characters that we make so we can get the rest of the frames. Okay, evil beast type. Interesting. That looked kind of weird. Okay. It did account for the fact that I had those there. Now we're going to press start, so it actually ends it. You know what? Yeah, let's just keep at it. Let's go all the way through and finish this last challenge, because once this last challenge is finished, then it wants me to fight the final boss. But I'm not going to fight the final boss until I've unlocked all the frames and had a pretty good assortment of different monsters there. Main reason being is I don't remember for certain if the credits changes based on the monsters you've created or not, but I want to give it the best shot of being actually a thing. So, another spin attack opening. Man, it is interesting what levels they chose for you to be facing over and over again. This being one of them. The ones where you have to kind of spin and endure and knock other people off is something you're going to play every single time that you try to go into the advanced mode. Okay, and we're off. Pretty good, okay. Got another one off. We don't want to fall off ourselves. In fact, we actually want to take this jump. Come on, yes, we got another one. Okay. Take the jump if I can. Yes. Okay, we're almost at 700. There we go. We've already hit our quota. Technically, we could just kind of take a little bit of a break past this point, but I don't want to. I want to get as high as I can on this one. Okay. Just as many points as possible. I'm not liking my odds here. Okay. Let's see if coming down I can... Oh, okay. That actually may have launched technically more people... That may have actually gotten technically me more points than I would have if I just landed, because I did stay in the air for a longer period of time. And I got a new record for it, so I did well on that one. Okay, let's see what accessory I got. Dog's nose. Okay. There's definitely some unexpected accessories in here, and the thing I'm most excited about is that now that I'm getting all these vision orbs, that's unlocking stuff in the shops, even the shops that we've already been in before. And since I have a very good amount of money in my name, I'm probably just going to be able to go through and buy everything all in one go. Okay. Try to stay lower to the ground. Yes, it counted. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I wasn't close enough. That's fine. Come on, that was close enough. There we go. There we go. Oh, I tried to get the final kick up there. Let me go more to the right. Did it count? It did not count. It just busted it off instead. All right. 1295 is not a bad score. One of these days, I'll get the finesse of like how to go up and down and hit all the right points. Ooh, a proper shield. That could actually be pretty interesting to have as a thing for later on. We'll have to see. Okay. I need to go to the right, and then I need to go to the right again. At least I think that's the path I needed to take. Okay, Fiery Fissure, it cares mostly about how fast you get through it. So let's give that another shot. Okay, game start. No need to use a potion. We're really fast as it is. I want some spin already going on. So that way I'm able to make these paths a little bit more easily. Okay, I need to just kind of wait in... Oh no! Oh, dang it. I thought that I could kind of skip over that whole section. That did not work how I wanted it to. Okay, there we go. There, that's one thing that I don't have to worry about anymore. Okay, this is fine. Yes. Boom, down. In a comparable amount of time to how fast I got there before. Pretty good, $15.99. Not a new record because the other one was faster, but still enough for me to get a good accessory. The heroine voice. Interesting. One of the weirdest things about voices is you always wonder with, especially the ones that have a more human description to them, is it gonna like say something? Is it gonna be Like Phantom, for instance, was that like or whatever sound. Like it was like Phantom seemed like not the best description of of what was actually needed there. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and not use any potions on this, because stamina didn't seem to really help at all. And if I'm gonna be redoing these levels again with characters that don't have as much speed, oh my goodness, oh that's just bad. I apparently didn't hold it down. Oh my goodness. Well. Yep, there it goes. I gave it the good old college try, and it did not work out in my favor. But here we are. Okay. Retry, start event. This time is gonna work better, I know it will. Okay, mashing the A button is going alright. We were right at the tip of the green area. Oh, it was a miss! Oh, well, no matter what, that's gonna go badly for us then. There's no way that this turns out well. Yeah, you can see we've lost all of our momentum, and we're not even at the 500 yet. Whew. Sorry, try again. Rough. Okay, this is going to give me a little bit of annoyance here until I manage to actually land the very first impact against the water. Still not a very good landing. There we go. Game's going a bit chunky. Oh, will I make it? I don't have much momentum anymore. No! I need to land in the red in order to actually make that. Sorry, I have a fruit fly kind of flying around and consistently bothering me. One of these days I'll get it. At the very least, maybe I'll frighten it away from keeping on trying to dive bomb me. What's the answer here? Should I be using power? I wanted to avoid that, but I do have a number of medium power-ups. Okay, I think that was barely in the red. Okay. This is like literally the best I could do. Come on, it was literally the best I could do. Come on! Stamina must have some sort of stat here. Because when I finally managed to get... like I did that as well as I could have. Stamina has to have some sort of invisible play in all of that. Because I did that as well as I could. Maybe stamina is affecting kind of my max speed. Okay, there we go. Max red. Really good speed. I'm flying here. Come on. Okay, admittedly, my impacts on the rocks are not fantastic. Yeah, stamina has to have some sort of invisible... effect on all of this. Whatever. 771, that's all I needed. Gosh, give me a stamina up to replace what I did. Speed up, okay. Hopefully it'll start to give me some stamina potions in the shops once I clear out this last area. That hurt. That hurt so much. Okay, Ravaged Ruins. Was that like a stone swapping sort of thing? Is that what that's gonna be? Yeah, Stonehead Smash. Okay. Is it gonna be the same as the one on the other side that I did? Or is it just break the heads off of the stone statues that rise from the canal? Oh, so it's like whack-a-mole. Yeah, okay. Well, I have a good amount of speed and a good amount of power. I feel pretty confident about this. For a second, I thought it was doing an ode to joy. Okay, it's giving the first bit to me nice and slow. Oh, nope. All right. Oh, there are going to be some... You want to prioritize the ones that have a few more points, I think. Oh my goodness, I've just been missing. Oh my goodness, how have I missed all of those? Okay, whatever. I got the bare minimum of points. How? I was pressing A on those. Are you seeing that? There's no way that I should be missing them. It's just pure chaos now, where they're just rising and falling faster than I can do anything about it. Okay, 1,400 points is okay. It's nothing to scoff at. I think the 34 bonus points probably came from a chain of like, how many did you hit before you started missing everything? A laser gun accessory. Man, there are some weird accessories I'm starting to get. Like shields, laser guns. Like what's going to be next? Oh my goodness. Okay, battle ball. Okay. We've got speed and power on our side. That's going to help us. Yep. Punch and shoot to make your opponents drop the ball. Carry the ball to the goal and get more points. Okay. Oh, you have to... I see. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, okay. Well, I'm not liking it, but I am seeing it. Oh my goodness. No, okay. What I'm doing is like a huge charged up attack to knock it out of their hands. I'm realizing I should not be the first one with that charged attack. Otherwise, like you're seeing there, I'm gonna be sort of out of commission. Oh, come on. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Let me out, let me out, let me... No, I just wanted to get to the goal. Okay, I am gonna hold up a charged attack, but I'm not gonna try to be the first one on the scene. Like that. No! Ah! Okay. You know what? I think it's worth it to honestly just camp the middle section here. Make it so that I'm the only one at the goal, like that. Okay. It's cheap, but it will work. Ugh. Ouch. Man, no one even stopped them. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to do a lot more camping of the goal. Why are you running? They weren't even trying to get it to the goal then. Oh my goodness. Are there any bonus points for having hit as many people as I did? No, nothing. All right, that's a weird game. I'm glad I'm getting a chance to retry it, but... Did I get it? Good, I did get it. Oh my goodness. Yes, I got onto the goal again. Okay, this is good. Okay. Run straight in. They all attack with those things. Come on, someone stop them. Someone hold them off. There we go. Yes, that was the strategy. I needed to charge attack the ones that were just kind of waiting. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my goodness. Come on, come on, let me at it, let me at it. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go, got it. Okay, I think we got just enough points, yep, to actually succeed on this. So how well we do on the rest of this, doesn't really matter. Oh, man. Of course, just as a bit of professional courtesy, I'm gonna try to get as many points as I can. Exactly 1,000, not bad. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. dang it. Okay, I just enabled that person to just sprint to the end with it. Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. No! Aw. All right. Well, no one ended up getting it in the end, but that's fine. I got the over 700 that I needed. I got over 1,000. Not my favorite game, I'll be honest. I'm not looking forward to having to replay that level again. Metalwork pattern. Okay. Next event, because I think that that's to get the last vision orb, and then we're gonna avoid the boss fight until we can do a couple more other attacks and stuff like that. Okay, Eviling Volley. We need to get ourselves some more creatures created before we try to fight the boss. Especially now that we have so many tools available to us. Wow, is that... Okay, oh, alright. I'm not gonna look that gift horse in the eye. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Alright, that was the fastest version yet. That was great. Man, I wish every version of Eviling Volley would work like that. That was fantastic. Okay, so this should be the last vision orb then. That means our next objective after this, we're going to go to all the different shops. We're going to purchase a whole bunch of stuff just across the board. Buy everything that they've got in stock. From there then, purple vision orb. It'll be a matter of replaying these advanced levels until I get all the frames. And that's going to be kind of the hardest part about all that. Okay. I think now it's unlocked, like, all the different villagers. Like, I think I've saved all the villagers now. I don't think that, beating the end boss gives you anything more than, the, like, pig sound little hidden thingy. I don't think it unlocks, like, more villagers or anything like that. Scorpion Worm. Interesting. I think Scorpion Worm was technically the one that is better at a speed and power combo. I'd have to check the little document that I have about that for certain. But okay, they confess that they never thought that I'd actually be able to clear all the courses. All right, thanks. Your vote of confidence is overwhelming. Oh my goodness, The Princess Bride is such a good movie. That's kind of what I got that quote from. Oh, thank you. Your vote of confidence is overwhelming. It's the one where the kid's saying, like, I'll try to stay awake as you tell me the story. Sawhook Claw. Nope, don't need that, don't need that. Let's buy ourselves some additional large speed-ups and large power-ups. 3, let's just do 4 of each. And then 1, 2. Wish there was kind of a faster way to go through this dialogue. 3, and the very last one. Ooh, lips as an accessory? I'm not looking forward to that one. Fan. Chimney. Interesting. I could make like a Howl's Moving Castle sort of thing. That's kind of an interesting thought. I kind of want to make a Howl's Moving Castle now. I could do the Scorpion Worm. And that, yeah, that would probably work pretty well. I could use the steel arms as a couple of the, like, claw endings. These drills and stuff like that also work pretty well for it. Man, now I'm really excited to try making Howl's Moving Castle, just because I saw the option over there of a chimney. The lips actually technically would be sort of important on that one, because you need to make a large bowl of a creature, and then it has kind of like this mouth at the very end of it, a very mechanical mouth. Okay, that's good enough. Shoulder armor. I also now have the ability to paint, like, each different part can be kind of painted different things, so they don't all have to be the same, like, color of metal. metal pattern. I can kind of spice that up a little bit. I can make, oh, robot hands too. Oh my goodness. Like, this is stuff that's absolutely perfect for what I need to have. I just realized that I'm running very low on funds very quickly. Buy a couple stamina ups anyway. I say running out of things. It's like I've gone through like 10% of my income buying literally everything in the game. So honestly, that's not breaking the wallet too much. And this will be our final stamina up. And then we'll move on and buy the rest of these. Connected eye. What's that gonna look like? Man, these are really expensive items. Missile. Blowhole. Blowhole was another one that was actually pretty good, if I recall correctly, for my power and speed build. Okay. Connected eye was probably the most expensive item in the game. What's that even look like? We might have to look at giving that to our house-moving castle machine. Okay, there's a shop right here in the middle, and then there's also a shop at the very end of the game. I'm gonna quickly try to talk to the pig. I don't think it'll actually let me talk to the pig. I'm gonna try to talk to the pig. It's not letting me talk to the pig. For a second, I thought it was letting me talk to the pig. It was not. It was my own monster. Okay, so into this shop, buy everything that they have there. I'm not gonna worry about buying stamina up, mental up, things like that, because we already kind of got enough of those in the large category size. So, yep, we already got these, already got those, already got that. Dog collar, which, hey, we saw a character with before. It was one of the monster card versions. A plastic pattern, interesting. I wonder how plastic would look different than just like the primary color versions I had. Transparent ball, if I wanted someone to have, like a crystal ball or something like that. Or maybe if I wanted their eyes to be placed at the end of something else. Interesting. I don't know how all this is gonna go down. Sunglasses, that's very fun. Okay, I'm definitely buying like a weird assortment of accessories and items and patterns and stuff like that, but I think it's gonna be fun. I wonder if there's gonna be any more voice patterns. I don't think I saw any real voice patterns in there. I might have just missed them. I probably got like one or two without realizing it. Other than that, though, I know I got the heroine voice pattern. There's some other voice pattern that I got as well that I didn't remember what it was. I suppose we'll find out once we start creating our first new monster. Okay. Let's buy the rest of what you've got in stock. Dragonfly wing, pretty good. Mummy, okay. Frog's eye. Evil spirit armor. Interesting. What's that gonna look like? A zigzag pattern. Yeah, I'm not seeing any voice options in here. A bird wing. Skull stone. Oh, this might be the thing that lets us get like a little skull headband sort of thing if we set it up right. Because I could probably set up like a spike collar like on my head and then place the skulls at the ends of the spikes. Okay, I think that's all the patterns bought. That'll go ahead and get us ready then for the proper setup of our Howl's Moving Castle character. Man, all these characters just fall over repeatedly. As humans who create us, the vision orbs are like the very symbol of their hopes and dreams. Interesting. All right. I'm sure if I talk to them, they'd all tell me like a little bit more lore or more like bits of advice on how everything should go. I know that I already saved min-max, but I want to be absolutely certain that min-max is saved. I know I already did at the beginning. I remember saying that I'm doing it right now to make sure nothing bad happens. But we're gonna save min-max, and then we're gonna save the game. Yep. All right. I'm showing you the vision orbs, and then you're gonna unlock the final boss for me. Or not. I honestly don't remember what this is doing anymore. Okay. Alright. They're now one with me. Okay, great. I have absorbed the vision orbs. We just want to go to the system menu. I literally just came here to save my game and save my monster. Okay. Save the monster. This will overwrite previously saved. Sure, yeah, overwrite and save. Like, nothing should have changed, but you never know, right? Okay, we're gonna save the actual game now. And then it kind of saves a part 2. I still don't know what it does. I always thought that it was, like, saving the monster, but it's not saving the monster at that second phase, because then if you try to quit out of the game, it asks, do you want to save your monster? Alright. Doesn't matter too much in the end. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, pop into here. It should kind of freak out, I think, when we first go up to the Hall of Mirrors here or whatever. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, I thought that it was going to unlock something for us as soon as we approached. But I guess the rest of the things that are going to be unlocked are all from making more and more creatures. So I'm going to make one by myself. And we're going to make one specifically off of the Scorpion Worm. Where's the Scorpion Worm? Scorpion Worm type. Because we're going to use this to make Howl's Moving Castle. And I think that's going to work really well for us. So, draw the body. We're going to first do the body itself. We're going to do it from the side. We're going to use a stamp. We're going to use a circle. We're going to place a large circle there. Then what we're going to do is not only are we going to inflate that, we are then going to go ahead and size that be as large as it will possibly let us make it. I think right about there. Very thick. Okay. I think that's about as large as it'll let us get the thing. And that's fine. Okay. Then we're gonna draw with the stamp. Oh wait, not on this one anymore. Now we're gonna use the head. We're gonna use this one. Here, let me look up. I want to put up a reference image of what Howl's Moving Castle looks like for all of you. It's gonna lag the game out considerably. And I'm fine with that. Howl's, come on. It's freaking out. Howl's Moving Castle. Gonna grab an image of that. Grab an image of the castle itself. I guess I could just pick the one where it's flying through the air. It makes it look a lot more green than it normally does. But getting a sideways profile of it isn't bad. Okay, we're gonna open this image up in a new tab. We're gonna save that image. Then we're gonna place that image like right above my head. Okay. Yep, add a new source. It's gonna specifically be an image. Add the source. We want to pick a new source. It's just going to be called image. We're going to browse around a little bit until we find it. It should have been saved into my downloads. Let's double check that. Downloads. It wasn't. Is it on my desktop then? Yes, it was. There we go. Press done on that. There you go. So that's the goal. That's what we're trying to make right now. I'm going to resize it a little bit. Boom. That's what we're trying to make. Let me see. So, let's go ahead and do it from the front or from the side. Let's do it from the front. I'm gonna take the stamp, I'm gonna take a square, and we're gonna make this be kind of like the preparation for like a house chimney sort of thing. Okay. Interesting. That's not quite what I intended for it to end up looking like. What should I do about that? Erase completely. Because, I mean... draw just around it like this. And see what we get. Okay. Let's go ahead and do bold. Oh boy. I'm breaking all sorts of things by just having this be as absolutely big as possible. Okay. All right. Okay. We inflated that up all the way. What have we got? All right. You know what? We're actually going to keep that. We're going to keep that. And then on the head, we're going to go ahead and from the side, we're going to add in just a large stamp of a circle. Increase the size of it as well, until we can see it actually protruding from this giant mess here. Maybe not that big. Maybe that big. Let's check. Inflate it. What have we got? Okay. Okay. That kind of gives us something to work with. Gosh, I wish there was a way to kind of flip that around. Let's go ahead. We're gonna say let's do some bold rounding of the top. I kind of want to make it a little more flat on the top. What are you doing up there? Why are you staying up there? Oh my goodness, that's gonna be something that we fix later. Okay, inflate that. Can I? Okay, no, I can't. Okay, bold round. No, I don't want that up there anymore. There, if I collapse everything else around it, maybe it'll kind of realize what I'm going for. Inflate that. Okay, yes, that's quite a bit better. Let's do round bold again. Oh my goodness. Here. There. Now that it's not such a sharp point. Come on. Man, it's giving me some trouble on this. Here. If I just cut into it like that. What are you gonna say, huh? There we go. Okay. Now, I will draw with a pen to close the gap. There. Easy. That's pretty good, I think. Then let's draw a little bit more just on the back. Let's make like a little house design, like that. That's pretty good. Honestly, that's not bad. See if we can... Yeah, make the back of that go out a little bit further. Okay. I think we're gonna take that. I think that's fine. Because that then gives us space. Then we can place like a rectangular prism on the back. On the top of the body, basically. Move it all the way up. And we can have that be like an extended part of the houses. And then maybe get some of the chimneys off on the side. So that's pretty good. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do the arms. Are they actually gonna treat the arms like arms? If that's the case, we're gonna go ahead and do... No. Let's do the line option. And let's kind of keep it, honestly, sort of like what it's already doing. The only difference is going to be we want kind of this claw-like ending to it. Honestly, Hold on. I'm gonna see what it looks like. This might actually turn into our mouth if it's actually visible. It's not, but I might be able to change that. Hold on. We're gonna erase everything. I then want to see this from the front. I don't know which side this is. We're gonna do line. Like, if I do this and make it rather like a mouth. Kind of like that. Is it going to show up? It sort of does. Kind of. Not really, though. You know what we're going to do? We're going to erase that entirely. Just erase it entirely. I don't think that it's going to normally pop those out. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the arms be something that will be able to hold things that jut out like cannons. So we're going to draw the arms from the side. We're just going to draw it with a pen. Actually, no. Choose a new tool. Choose a... well, erase what we've currently got. And then we'll choose a stamp. And then just kind of... yeah, grab a square. Just like that. And we'll do this one very thin, so there's less of a chance of it jutting out where I don't expect it to. And now that is just kind of a placeholder for things to be able to be attached to it. Like, maybe the mouth will be attached to it. We'll find out. If the mouth might be attached to it, should I actually make it a flat plate? Well, no, it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. 4 legs. Now, these are actually going to be jutting out of the body. And I do want to go ahead and do line on this one, because I actually really like the pattern of this. It fits very well with kind of the rickety nature of the castle legs in that picture, because they're very, like, chicken-like. Yeah, I think an important part is going to be to make these kind of chicken-like appendages. And then see what it actually looks like. These may have to be things that I actually just make a flat disc of, and then accessorize, and, like, attach, like, mechanical hands, or see if there is, like, a chicken foot sort of upgrade that I ended up getting that I didn't see. Okay. Drawn in. Okay, let's see what we ended up with that. Inflate that one just like normal. What have we got? We're gonna erase that. Yeah, and you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna draw it basically just exactly like we see it there. We're just gonna follow this exactly. We're gonna rely on accessories to add in those extra appendages, which is unfortunate because we only have like a limited amount of accessories that we have access to, but we kind of need to rely on them in order to make something that's gonna properly look like the castle chicken legs. Plate them like normal. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. We press OK on that. We go to the hind legs. Hold on. It's trying to give me an update over Dying Light 2, which I have no idea why. Okay. Hind legs. Once again, draw a line, and we're just going to stick really close to the base pattern here. Okay. there. Bubble it out. Yep, that's good enough. And I think the normal thickness is exactly what we need. It looks like the back of Hal's Moving Castle is its own little, like, side jutting off house bit. Is that right? It looks so. So let's go ahead and make a tall, like, Rapunzel's tower-esque sort of thing there for the tail. So the tail we'll do from the side. We're gonna draw with a line. And we're mostly actually just gonna be drawing, kind of ignoring the tail itself. Over to here, jut it out, make it kind of look like that. Let's see if we got something that's decent looking over there or not. Hold on. That might have just done it. That might have just done it. Let's try making that slightly larger size and see what we get. Interesting. I wonder if drawing it from the front would actually make it a little bit better. I really like this, and I think we'll be able to pretty easily recreate it. Because if I look at it from the side, like this main design just being like directly over the tail, and that's how it pops out back there, that's pretty good. But I do want to erase it and try it again from the front and see if I can get something that actually properly looks like a house. In fact, let's do mirror line. Just right on the edge of this, right? Sort of like that. Let's see what we get. Hold on. Not what I meant. I realize now that it kind of, like, did some inverse space that I didn't expect. Mirror line. Following this pattern, though. Because I kind of want that lip to go around sort of circular-like, and I think that'll only really happen if I draw it from the front. Oh, gosh. Let's inflate it just normal instead and see if that kind of made it any better. Not really, because it didn't make it go all the way around. So yeah, let's just erase that. We're then going to go right back to our original plan, and hopefully it's not going to be lost too much. Line. Over here. We made platform, went up to about there. We're going to go ahead and increase the size of the roof to make it a little more obvious now. Hold on. Alright. There. Down to there, over to there, back up to there. Back in, and then down where it will never be seen, I think. But let's try that. It's not bad. What if I inflate it to thick levels instead? Is that a little bit better? That is a little bit better. And then we can go ahead and move it. Is that actually the size we want it to be? Yeah, I think that's the size we want it to be. We just want it to be a little more inward now. Inflate that again. Yeah, now it kind of looks like a house, like, jutting off of the back. Pretty good. Okay. We're going to press OK on that. And I think that's everything right now that we can do to make Hal's Moving Castle. So, we're going to press Finish on that. Yep, we're not going to change the form. I'm actually really excited for this. I didn't go into this thinking, like, let's make such a weird shape. Oh, it's so big. All right. I think this is going to be good. First, pattern and color. we're going to change the pattern altogether. Everything is going to get Santa Claus. Okay, wait, hold on. I have to try some of these. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. Okay, interesting. Okay, some of this can be evil spirit armor. Like maybe a more red version of it? I don't know. Maybe some of the feet will be evil spirit armor. I'm trying to figure out what's the way that we're gonna get the best coloration on Howl's Moving Castle itself, on the main setup. Honeywab might have some movement there. Metalwork might honestly be better. Hold on. Ooh. I'm gonna say no to that right now. Oh, it's kind of an interesting pattern. Retro Machine. Oh my goodness, I think we found it. Retro Machine, I think it needs to be that. Now, yeah, that just needs to be Retro Machine almost all the way across the board. We're gonna paint the legs, though. We're gonna, oh gosh. Oh, when it says paint, it literally means, like, drawing on paint or something like that. Oh, interesting. Okay, hold on. No, that. Use current color. Paint over. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Do I just want it to be a more bronze-like color? Is that what I want it to be? Swap color, something like that. If I press return, then I say use current color, and then I say paint over. That might be it. That might be it. Yeah. Let's then do the hind legs and paint them exactly the same thing. Use color, paint over, yep. And just finish. Yes. Okay. Alright. That's pretty good. The head itself should... No, I think that's fine. The body, though, I could, like, make some of it, like, paint some parts of it, kind of that greenish. Use the current color. Thick brush. Okay. Some, like, green on... Yeah, it's not doing it on both sides. That's good. Some green over here. Let's do some green in this back area as well, so it's kind of like going around the whole side of it. That way we have some green right above our tower. Let's just press finish on this and see what that looks like. You know, not the worst. And then I could place like a white prism on the side, or maybe I should just kind of paint that section white as well. With a thick paintbrush, I'm gonna go ahead and try to paint just a very simple little house. Interesting that it won't let me color that one pixel. Then we're gonna change color. We're gonna swap that color over to kind of a darker red. This red. That's good. Return. Use that color. A thick paintbrush. Wait, not a thick paintbrush. Not a thick paintbrush. Fine brush. No. A normal brush. Yes, that'll do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not letting me... Okay. There. Boom. Done. It was just freaking out. And then do I want to give it like little windows? Yeah. Then we change the color to this, use this current color. We're going to use a fine brush so we can just kind of... Yeah, paint over it like that. Okay, I'm liking it so far. Let's see. There we go. It does just have, like, only those windows. So... Uh-oh. That last one might not have been where I wanted it to be. Yeah. Unfortunate. We'll just color it white again at the end. Oh no. That's fine. That's fine. You know what, honestly? Actually, giving it kind of that 3D sort of vibe may not be the worst idea. Okay. And then we're still going to change the color, though, and kind of clean up those windows. Come on. Let me clean up the window. I regret it. Oh, no. Okay. I also regret that. Change the color back to gray. Use the current color with a fine brush. Boom. Done. Easy. You know what? Fine brush once again. There. And then let's continue on that sort of gray there. There. Boom. And you know what? Yeah, we will cover up some of this white as well. Come on. Yes, there we go. Okay. Press finish on that and say yes. That's actually not bad. It's not bad. It's not fantastic, but it's not bad. Theoretically, would it let me... If I place the prism on that now, would it keep the pattern that I've painted on? I suppose we'll find out. Okay. I don't think I want to paint anything else. Well, hold on. The head itself might be good if it's a little more like a gunmetal gray sort of thing. Let's say use current color and paint over and see what happens. Press finish. Yep. I think I'm gonna make it erase that. Paint over. Yeah. Just bring it back to normal. Then we're gonna change... Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm still gonna say then. Change the color. Go to this. Use current color. We're gonna use a thick brush, and we're just gonna affect only, like, the top of the head stuff, basically. Like, this top stuff will turn kind of gray. I think that's fine. Not more than that. Oh, dang it. I should have made that a thick mirror brush, yeah. Okay, just remove color. Just remove all color. Yep. Okay, thick mirror brush. There we go. Should be painting it evenly in on both sides then. Fingers crossed. Just to affect the top. we go. Okay. Finish. What we got? That's probably fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we're gonna paint anything else here. Could slide the pattern around a little bit on the head, see if we get something that looks a little more interesting. That might be a little better right there. Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna say that's a little bit better. Press back on that. Take the eyes. We're gonna remove those eyes. We want to see what other eye options we've got. Okay. Add in eyes. Oh, that's the connected eyes. Oh my goodness, that's just Sonic. No wonder it's so expensive. It's because if you want to make Sonic, because this is a Sega game, the connected eyes are the most expensive bit there. Oh my goodness. Frog eyes, yuck. Shining eyes or neon eyes might be the way that we need to go. Let's do shining eyes on the body. Right about there-ish. Then we'll change the size of them. I thought, honestly, they were gonna let us pick a little bit more. Change the position. Down to there-ish, end adjustment, see where it is now. Okay, let's adjust that a little bit more. Position, move it back up a bit, press OK. What do we got now? What's the adjustment at now? Right below the heads. That's not bad. Okay. I think this might be our best shot at something there. End of the eyes. The voice itself. Creature, what's this sound like? That might actually be what we use. Normal creature is actually really fitting for this. But I want to hear Kung Fu. That... Oh my goodness, let's sound even higher. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Interesting. That actually kind of sounds like Kid Link. Child Link. Interesting. Alien? Nope, I like creature. Well, what about machine again? No, I think creature fits this best. Yeah. Okay, now for the accessories, and this is where it gets all sorts of weird. Oh my goodness, I forgot about the... Hold on, I need to paint the tail. I forgot about that. Paint on the tail. Okay, we're gonna use this red color. Use current color. We're gonna do the thick mirror brush. We're gonna make it so the roof is completely red. Like it's intended to be. There we go. Then we need to change our color. We need to pick a more white color. Choose the current color. Thick mirror brush. I'm not sure we wanted white. Let's see what it looks like first before I start hating on it too much. Let's press finish. Yeah, we'll go for it. And then we'll go to the body. and we'll actually kind of connect. Use current color. Just a thick brush, not a thick mirror brush. We're actually going to go ahead and connect the white over to the area of the tail. Okay. All right. Say finish, and what have we got? Let me see the back of it. Is it actually lining up? I could afford to make it go up a little bit more. Right? Yeah, I could afford to make it go up a little bit more, and we could also get some of that red in there too. Body. Use current color. We're doing a thick paintbrush. Yeah, up to right about there. Then we're going to change the color, go to the red of the roof, use current color, still a thick paintbrush. Right about there, I think. Press finish, see what we've got. Yes. Yeah, that's honestly pretty good. Then let's still paint just a little bit more. We're going to put on the gray below that white area. Use current color. We'll do just a normal brush this time, because we do kind of need it to be a bit thicker of a line, since it's kind of warping and stretching over the back. There. Yeah. That might be good. Press finish, see what we got. Okay, that is gonna be decently fine. Is there? Yeah, there is a little window on the tail. So let's go ahead and on the tail, let's put in some windows. Use the current color. We're gonna do it with a fine brush. Is he gonna freak out and apply? Yeah, okay. Is that working or no? I can't even tell. Okay. Yeah, okay, it did work. And then let's go ahead. Should I paint on the back here? Let's have, yeah, part of it just going off at an angle, like this. Finish on that, see what we've got. Honestly, not bad. Okay, we're gonna stick with that. That's fine. That's just fine. Okay. Alright, end the pattern and color. Pattern and color is fine. We're then gonna add on accessories. What are we gonna add? Okay, ogre horns now. Horns, for the most part, I think are not going to help us. I do kind of want to add in a screwdriver somewhere, because it gives, again, sort of the illusion of, like, this is a mechanical thing. Let's do a single one on the top of the body. Back over there. I kind of want to put it at a tilt, so change its facing. Yeah. Hold on. That might work. End adjustment, what have we got? Yeah? Okay, then let's increase the size of it by quite a bit. That's as big as it'll get. Okay. Yep. Then we'll change the position of it. Sink it down a little bit more into the top. Yeah, not a huge amount more. Not that much. There we go. This is fine. End adjustment. See what we've got here. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. It gives, again, that idea of, like, this is a mechanical beast. I like that. Okay. I should probably add a bolt on there somewhere. Cheek guard. Oh, no. This might be exactly what we need. Is there... Oh, my goodness, there's even a way. Oh, my goodness. Onto the body. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is exactly what we needed. Oh, I hate that this works. Okay, increase the size of it. As large as it can go, okay. Then I'm gonna change the position of it, so it's a little further inside the body. Down a little bit, a little further inside. And adjustment. Gosh, it's not really big enough, is it? Maybe next time I should be making, like, a smaller scale version of Howl's Moving Castle. We'll leave that on right now. I'm probably gonna find better accessories later on. Oh, lips. Oh, no. A single pair of lips. Not on the head, not on the head, not on the head. Put it on the body. I'm hating this so much. Increase the size of it. Yes. Increase the position of it. Put it a little more into the body. And put it a little more up. Then put it a little more in still. More down. What does that end up looking like? End adjustment. Ugh. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. I don't like that at all. But it might be what we do to make it just really cursed. No, I have to remove it. Okay. Let's see what else we can add in. Tongue instead. We could just... I mean, making a tongue instead might actually be a little bit better. Increase the size of it, because why not? And adjustment. That just looks weird. Okay, and that. What else are we gonna add? Interesting. Ooh, I kind of want to add a lion's mask on there somewhere, maybe. If I add a bronze version of it onto the front of the body, can I make it be covered up by the head? Interesting. I don't think that will really work. How big does it let me get it? And if I place it just further into the thing like that. And adjustment. Yeah, I don't think that would work very well. So let's just go ahead and remove the lion's head. But I really like that design. I might stick that on, like, the front of a shield or something later on. Ooh, propellers. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see I had propellers. That's gonna be perfect. We're gonna stick those onto the back. Just a single one down on the lower end of the body. Right about there. Increase the size of it by as much as it'll let me. Quickly end the adjustment. Look at what that looks like. Let's place it a little further down. Position. A little further down. A little further out. Yes. And adjustment. See what we've got. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. I like that. Okay, so we've got our propeller. We've got just about everything else in place that I know is pretty necessary. We definitely want to find where the chimney's gonna be. A robot hand might also be a good little attachment. We'd considered adding a steel hand on to the ends of Hal's moving castle as well. Spinning saw might be good. Drill could be good. Missile, probably not. Chain gun, probably not. I feel like maybe... Hold on. What if I place this on the front of the body? How big is this normally? And then increase the size of that. That might actually be... Yeah, that might actually be a better version of what I wanted. Yeah! And then if I remove... I can remove the cheek guard now. And what if I try to place the lips, like, kind of poking out from in between that breastplate? That might give me just enough of a faux mouth. Single mouth on the front. I think there is potential here. Hold on. There's potential here. I'm gonna say okay. And I'm gonna change the size of it. Okay. And I'm gonna change the positioning of it a little bit. And adjustment, what have we got? It looks terrifying, but it does look quite a bit better than just the steel guard. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm calling it now. I'm doing it. Should I... I'm actually not gonna do blue. I'm gonna do... But it looks so good without it, too. Without a mouth there. Because it just gives the illusion of a mouth. I'm gonna leave it as the illusion of a mouth. I think that's better. Okay. I've got my propeller. A robot hand could be good. Drill and saw could also be really good. I don't really see a need. Oh, I could place the crystal ball, like, upside down and at the end of a chimney. Oh my goodness, these are perfect. Single one on the top of the body. Something like that. We'll even make it purposefully off-centered, like that. Yeah! Oh my goodness. And then let's have... should we increase the size of it? What does that look like? Yes! And then let's have another chimney. This one being gunmetal black. Place it also on the body, but on the back of it. Right around there. Is that going to get cut into by the... I feel like it will. So let's actually place it back over on this side. Let's see if it's getting cut into by the key. It is sort of getting cut into by the key, but we're not going to notice it as much when we're looking at the character from this angle. I think that that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Man, the chimneys were perfect. Oh, I'm so glad that those gave the inspiration for it, for this sort of thing. I could do a banner off the back. Just a single banner coming off of the tail. Just off over there. I do kind of like that, actually. That's a pretty good way, I think, of harmonizing those flags that are missing on the back. I'm really liking this. I know that this looks like a hot mess, but I'm really liking it. And I want to test out quadratic prism. If I place a single one on the body, right up here in the front. Okay, nope, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering if it would adapt the painted color behind it or no. We're not going to worry about it. We're not going to add that in. Okay, I do technically have enough material to make like one pair of stuff for the feet, but I kind of don't want to do that. I think that the feet are fine. So let's find something else I can add in here to make it a little more realistic. I could just add 2 more chimneys on the side. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Hey, the skullstone is gonna exactly work as a thing for the future. Blowhole. Is the blowhole actually going to make like a little... Hold on. If I do that on the head, just right up here. Is it gonna... Yeah, it does make some sparks fly. Interesting. Let's remove the blowhole and see if some of the other blowholes make like a different color of sparks. Because if so, then I think adding that onto the head and then like forcing it down inside the body instead. Yes. Okay. Change the size of it because I want larger sparks. But then, right after changing the size of it, I also want to change the position of it and sink it down below the surface. Maybe inward a bit as well. And adjustment. What have we got? I think that's actually pretty good. Should I make it going off the back instead? Yeah, I probably should. I'm placing it on the head, but I don't think that that's as good. Let's place it again. Blowhole. Making some kind of silvery sparks. Let's place it right below the key on the body. Okay. It's fine. Then we're going to increase the size of it as much as we can. Then we're going to change the facing of it a little bit, just so that it's kind of shooting off in the right direction. Then we change the position of it to be just below the key and adjustment. What have we got? Yes! It kind of looks like it's coming from the gunmetal smokestack. That actually might be a little bit better. Let's adjust that again. Not gunmetal smokestack. I want it to be here below kind of the furnace-y forge. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. What else should I add? I can add one more thing in. Could be a little piece of shoulder armor on one of the things. Oh, there is... I could add in... no, the fin crests aren't quite large enough. I was thinking of adding in kind of a fin crest like a wing off on the side, but I'd want a pair of that anyway. That doesn't really work. What if it's a fan? I add in a single fan on the body. How large can I get this fan? Size. Position. And adjustment. Nah, it just looks bad. Get rid of the fan. I can add in one more thing. It should probably just be another smokestack, let's be honest. Yeah, either that or a drill somewhere. What if I place the drill as a type of smokestack? Single one. Sure, the left one. On the body. Up near the top. Yeah. Somewhere over like that. That's pretty good, actually. Let's increase the size. Let's adjust that. I'm fine with it. I just need it sunk a little below the surface. Okay. I think that'll do it. I think we have our final version of Hal's Moving Castle. It's not the most pretty, but it is certainly unique. And the accessories. Finish the whole thing. guess it's technically Calcifer is piloting it. So let's call you Calcifer. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's so weird. Chance star, hooray. What are your stats? Decent. A pretty good all-arounder. The weight of it is incredible. Oh my goodness. I have to throw this guy through a challenge now. Okay, how's moving castle? How do you move? Honestly, not horribly. Oh my goodness. It's actually kind of cool. Oh. It's beautiful. I refuse to have anyone go ahead and mock this one. I don't want to ask about things. I'm just saving this. I'm saving this dude. There's no way I'm not saving him. System menu. Save my monster. There we go. Yep. I should have realized that the head is going to kind of move around to that level. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Oh, I accidentally walked a little too close to the boss room. We are not fighting the boss. That is not our goal today. Good afternoon. I spent way too long, just about the last hour, making a terrifying menace of a creature. It's supposed to look like Howl's Moving Castle, which you can also see kind of pictured up above. And, well, it doesn't look beautiful, but it does look sort of like Howl's Moving Castle. So I'm gonna go through some mini games with this guy and see just how crazy it looks. Watch it walk! It walk! Oh my goodness. I don't regret this. I don't regret this. We're gonna go ahead and do, sure. What brief word do you want to have with me? Oh. Interesting. Thank you, I have to go. They're being very polite to me right now. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh goodness, my hair's kind of at a funky, janky angle, but all right. Okay, my character is extremely heavy, which makes sense because I'm a moving castle. I have no clue how in the world spin attack is going to work on this. Like what angle my character is going to be spinning at. Here are the enemies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it looks so ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to knock these things out in order to actually get points. There we go. Oh no, I went off myself. The good thing is, I only need 700 points. Once I get 700 points, I'm kind of set for the rest of this game. There we go, I got my 700. Something I really like is look how the smokestacks are actually like constantly spewing out smoke based off of like my actions here as well. Like it's actually really cool. Oh no, that's fine, that's fine. I knocked a few more off the edge, and if I fell off myself, that's okay. 1500. I'm all over the place. It is a cool spinning mini game. Oh my goodness, I'm spinning way too fast. Oh. I would not want to be living inside of that castle right now. Oh, interesting. Okay, so even though I got that high of a point value. The fact that it only gave me a potion means I've got all the accessories for that first game. So that's good to know. Okay. Stonehill. This is not going to look good because the purpose of this game is you're trying to break through like all of the like stone tower here in order to make kind of like a giant totem, like a giant statue. However, that means I'm gonna be climbing up and down this tower in this form. It's gonna look a little weird. Oh, come on. Yes, there we go. I froze time, so I get to kind of just chisel out all these sections here. Yes, I did it again. Oh, this is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. I need to jump just a little bit higher here. Okay. Oh, I didn't hit that well enough. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, I mean, I got enough points, but I definitely did want to stop time again by, if you hit those little stakes, it stops time and it lets you kind of move up and down and attack more parts of it. I got a good amount of points there, so I'm not going to complain too much. What accessory did I get? It's a cape. Interesting. Am I on the Gamecube with a Wii setup, or is it PC? This is technically on PC, but I do own the Gamecube game myself. I have it right here to prove it. So I did play this on the Gamecube, but the thing is, the Gamecube itself only has the old auxiliary connections of like the yellow, white, and red connections, and I don't have an adapter that lets me plug that into my capture card and then into this device. Otherwise, it would be a lot more stable gameplay. So we are playing it on PC currently. But, you know, I do actually own the proper game myself. So that makes it all right. We're going to go all the way left on this route. Watching Howl's Moving Castle just run along that route is kind of a very enjoyable thing to watch happen. So with this one, I'm trying to run in between a bunch of rocks and trees to hit the end of it just fine. We will not use a potion. You can use potions to kind of increase your different stats, but I'm kind of liking what I've got going on right now. One to the left, back to the middle, bust down these trees, dodge in between, two to the other side, and beat. There we go. That's actually like comparable speeds to how I raced through this the first time. So this is gonna be like 1,500 points. Yeah. I don't even have that great of speed and power on this creature. It's just mashing A, I guess. Ceramics pattern, all right. Watching that back tower just up and down as crazily as it does is kind of funny. Okay, now I have to be stacking a bunch of blocks and throwing them up into the air to stack them. Honestly, best thing to do here, I kind of want to try... I've just been stacking it like as high as it goes, but you can see it does make a very thin, acceptable range. I actually still want to try it. Let's go for this. There we go. Now that my stamina and mental stat are a little better, it's much more, it's much easier to hit within these max ranges here. Okay. Okay, tower is starting to get a little tilting. So I'm gonna kind of try to eke it back a little bit. There we go. Okay. That's pretty good. That's about as great as I actually can make for a throw. My last throw here we go. I think that's good. All right, that's pretty awesome throws. 2019. And I got the tower as tall as it goes. New record. Now, unfortunately, that means I don't get an accessory. I instead get a monster card, which is just like a default monster. My summer's been pretty good so far. I've been enjoying kind of setting up, you know, a lot of the stream stuff. I also, this is probably going to be the last Saturday that I play during the day slot. like, you know, like 11 to 4 is kind of been what I've planning for that. But this is probably going to be the last day that I play in the day slot because a group of people that I've been really close friends with, I ended up deciding to go back and run a sort of tabletop RPG game for them, which means that that's going to take up kind of this period of time here. But that's going to be kind of a more fun, like, personal way to enjoy my summer again, because it's going to be very enjoyable to have that group that I'm hanging out with, like, for about a 3-4 hour period every Saturday. So that should be pretty enjoyable. Okay. I can't even see the course ahead of me. Oh no! This is the one bad thing about smokestacks, is that you're not gonna... Oh gosh. Oh, this is gonna go so badly. I'm not even sure I'm gonna pass this level. Yeah. One other thing I liked so far about my summer is that I've gotten, like, a lot of really good recommendations for games to be playing in the future. So, like, oh my goodness, I couldn't even see that. So, some games are just games that I've, like, played before in the past, and then I've realized, like, oh, that's perfect for the sort of stream setup that I want to have here, right? Where it's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I dodged through all of that. Where it's like, oh, like, you know, like a riddle game, or like a narrative puzzle game, or something like that, right? Some things are like that, where it's like the Professor Layton series, for instance. I'm looking forward to playing those now. But also some definitely more out there games, like Adrift and the Little Nightmares and stuff like that. Like, getting a good roster, I think, of games is kind of making me more and more excited for keeping up streaming. You know, I think most people that start streaming, they run into problems pretty early on of, like, they start losing a lot of motivation because they're not having, you know, active viewers there. They're not seeing a lot of engagement in chats, or the games that they're playing, they don't feel like they're the right games, the interesting games to draw people in. But since a lot of that is not something that I'm worried too much about, because I'm just doing this to be able to get more experience in streaming, and then also getting experience for, like, how to set up elements of my broadcasting class to make it interesting for future students. It kind of takes a lot of the pressure off. Like, I don't have to worry about being successful. I just have to worry about being consistent and trying to just be there and be active in these different spaces. So I can kind of play, you know, the games I want to play. I can be playing the games that, like, were games that I played back in my childhood, and I don't have to worry about it too much. This is not good. I am struggling on this. I need to knock all these guys off the edge if I want to have a chance of actually winning this. Okay, I got some extra points there. Game set. I managed to defeat them all, but I don't know if I'm going to get any sort of bonus points for it. It looks like my character's shaking their head. I didn't actually do well enough. Everyone fainted, but I guess I just wasn't the one that did the most damage. Do I think the esports program next year for my class is going to expand on more games? I want to say yes. I want to say, finally, you know, we're going to have Mario Kart be an option, because this last year that we did esports, we did Rocket League and we did Smash Brothers, right? Those were the two games that we had events for. Right now, the esports league that we're a part of is only planning on hosting those games again, according to, at the middle school level, according to their permission slip signups, which I'm already frustrated by. But I am looking at other leagues that we can potentially be joining to actually make it, you know, something that has a greater amount of games that we can enjoy. There we go. Okay, so this kind of stuns them and leaves them open for an attack off the edge like that. That's pretty good. I might do it like that a little bit more. There we go. So that does mean also I'm trying to organize a more local tournament, right? I'm trying to get other schools in our district to actually also be doing esports, which means I'm putting like a bunch of information out there. I'm putting out like, you know, the information about like how much it costs to get that esports team running, things like that. Like I'm going above and beyond in trying to make sure that all the resources that someone would need is available to them. That didn't go the best, but I mean, I got all the points I needed to pass the level, so there we go. When it comes down to it, other games that I'd like to see in there, besides just Mario Kart, I'd like to get some sort of game in there that prepares kids for MOBA games, like League of Legends types games later on. Pokemon Unite is like a decent one, but it does have the unfortunate truth that a lot of it is very... it kind of falls into the pay-to-win category a little too quickly. But yeah. I could be putting up more schools around. Yeah, it's the only reason that the esports program kind of got off to a rockier start this first year was the fact that for a while we weren't sure that the esports league was going to happen at the middle school level. So I didn't want to like push it out too much. I was trying to, you know, let people know that, hey, I'm trying to get this working. I'm trying to get a thing, but we didn't have the funds for the materials that we needed, and it seemed like the esports league that we were a part of was kind of dropping the ball, which we saw towards the end of it. They were dropping the ball a lot. But now that I do have, you know, all the places, all the things are in place, we have, you know, that kind of mascot time at the beginning of the day where people will be able to actually join in esports like every Tuesday and Thursday morning. Like that will start to do a lot of advertising for itself. But I think you're right. Like putting up posters around the school is also a pretty good way of making sure that that awareness is there more than just kind of the vague, like, oh, look, like esports is popping up as one of the mascot times. So, okay, here we go. Spin attack once again. Oh, very nice. You should definitely make sure to send me an email whenever you all are actually preparing and playing those games, so I can pop in and just kind of make sure that that I'm aware of the different ways that like synergy and strategy is happening. Oh gosh. I would definitely take time out of my day again to make sure I'm more involved in that. I did manage to get us officially registered in on our nationals. Oh gosh. On the Nationals tournament that we had to go ahead and basically do a check-in assignment. Gosh, right off the edge. Oh well, I got the 700 points that I need. We had to do like a... I'm just getting thrown off every single time. Not even getting a chance to knock other people off. Okay, there we go. My goal is to get it up... Oh wait, it doesn't even matter the points that I actually land on because, yeah, it's just going to give me the basic potion. Anyway... yes, thanks for saying that you'll let me know then. But yeah, so I had to, like, sign into that Nationals group, in order to get, like, more information for, like, confirming our van sign-up. Because the school, weirdly enough, didn't process my signing up for a school van. Thankfully, I recognized it now, rather than, you know, like, 3 weeks from now, the day of. But, so I contacted our principal and said, hey, it just sort of booted me out of the thing. Can you sign up for a van for us? And our principal did take care of that for me, sent me all the information. So that's all done. But in order to make sure that I had all the right information about like the address of where it was, the date where it was, the time when it was, I had to sign in to the Discord of the event. And they had just barely posted a requirement that we check in to let them know for certain that we are going to be attending the event. So that worked out really well timing-wise, that we managed to get our head in our declaration of intent of joining in at that point. I wouldn't have thought that they would have just done it through Discord. I would have thought that they would have sent me an email, but apparently not. Whatever. I think it's always important to just make sure that if someone else is responsible for getting information to you, you always have to be sticking up on it and trying to basically get the information yourself anyway. It makes you a nuisance, but it makes you a nuisance that doesn't miss out on popular events, especially events as important as Nationals for us. Hey, hey. Whoa, wait. You won an actual competitive Open Rocket League tournament for that much. My goodness, well done, you. Well done, Fibrous Bike. That is so cool. Oh man, I can't believe you're getting those sort of opportunities, even at, you know, this sort of middle school to high school transition level. Like, that is definitely not something that I ever had available to me when I was, you know, when I was in that sort of age bracket, that age group. And I didn't even think that it ever would become a thing. Like, being able to actually professionally show those skills and receive, like, a livelihood from it. Oh my goodness. Well done, you. When you become rich and famous, I hope that I get mentioned in at least one interview. I'd like to thank my multimedia teacher for trying their hardest to get something set up. It didn't work perfectly, but it was interesting to watch have happen, and we went to Nationals. Tiny amount of being able to say, yep, I get bragging rights. Oh, seriously though, I can't compliment you enough on that. Well done. It was a well-earned victory, I'm sure. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that. Yep, this is actually how I'm gonna become rich and famous, is by managing to, like, get into the good graces of people that are actually talented at video games. Oh, well done though, seriously. Ah. I hope that you and your folks celebrated it to a degree of to a degree where it was like a memorable event. I know that whenever I would do like really well on events, even if they were kind of smaller things, my folks would always try to make sure that we made a bigger deal out of it, even if it was just something small. That way, you know, we had more ways to remember the event fondly, you know what I mean? Where it doesn't even have to be that you're celebrating it in a big way, as long as you're just doing something to make the event special in memory of it. Oh gosh, I nearly just smacked into that pillar without any sort of... Oh gosh, am I already kind of crashing into the ground? No, we're fine. We have enough speed. I just had to make it through here. Now I can crash into the ground and it's fine. Yep, that's okay. Right, I got all the points I needed. For anyone that's happening to see this after the fact, this was indeed our first year as a middle school having an esports team. It's something that I collaborated with my principal to make happen. We're the first school in our district that actually has an esports team, and we're trying to get other people involved now. And honestly, it's so much fun. It's been really cool being able to have and provide those opportunities when it is such a unique experience still. I mean, at the high school level, 2 years ago was the first year that we had a high school esports team. And having immediately on the tail end of it, having the middle school also get one, and then have immediate success with us winning our state championship in Rocket League, moving on to nationals now. It's, oh my goodness, it's so cool being able to have all these opportunities. Things are just working out so well. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's right, this is just smack them. And I think the gold ones are worth more points. I'm not certain on that, but I think they are. Okay, things are going to start dropping faster than I can get them. So I kind of have to start prioritizing, like, where am I going to... Oh, my goodness. Boom. 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 Go up here. Stay up here. Okay, I didn't get that. That's fine. That's fine. Go for the gold. No, I didn't get it. Silver. There. Moving. Okay. Why am I missing these? I'm attacking them directly. Okay, whatever. I hit the 700. That's all that matters. I think I just have to stick between two and hope for the best. And that's the only way I'm going to really legitimately get points on this. Okay. That was actually a pretty good strategy. You just stick between two. Well done, Calcifer. I named How's Moving Castle Calcifer since in the books, Calcifer is the one that's actually... Oh my goodness, it's a broom. I'll be able to make a witch at some point. In the books, Calcifer is the one technically piloting the castle, so... Since How's Moving Castle didn't really fit in the whole layout of it. Battle Ball. Oh, that's right. This game is annoying. So this game, it's... you can think of it... It's like a reverse monkey in the middle. You're trying to get a ball and then run into the middle with the ball. And everything else is trying to attack you and prevent you from being able to run into the middle with that ball. I only sort of got it by the skin of my teeth last time. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't even get that first one. And now you'll see they start out with the ball over there. A little further away. Okay. Yes, I made it in. No! Ah, they snagged it for me at the last second. So you see, I only have like 25 points right now. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let everyone else fight over it. Rush in at the last second, grab it like that. Boom. It's cheap, but it does work. Now I have to worry about everyone coming for me and, yep. Oh, someone else did exactly my strategy. Okay. We're just going to camp right here. No, I'm in. Yes. Okay, I got it. I thought they were going to manage to attack me at the very last second. Oh, they got me, but they stunned me for too long. We can't all stun each other like that. Come on. Yes, there we go. Run into the middle. 610. We're almost there. We've almost got our 700 points. I'm gonna dodge towards this guy first. Nope. Okay. Hopefully. Why are you running towards... Okay, whatever. Don't attack me. Attack the guy with the ball. No, wait. I need those points. No, I only got 660 points. Oh, I'm gonna have to play this again. Oh, that's rough. They weren't even running it towards the middle. If they ran it towards the middle, I might have had a shot. They were just playing keep away because they just wanted to prevent me from getting any points. That's mean. Just start the event. There we go. I got it. Oh, dang it. Nope. Okay, that's fine. I actually want that. I'd rather that they run it into a goal quickly, because that means... Oh, no. Ah, rough. They stole my strategy. I'd rather they run it into the middle immediately, because that means that we have less of this sort of activity where they're bouncing around the edges. But I do want to actually run it in myself. Okay, let's see. Come on. There we go. And then, no. I had it, not you. Oh, this is not going well. We're halfway through the event. Oh, why are you attacking me? We're halfway through the event and I still don't have half the points. Signing off? Okay. Hey, thanks for popping in and letting me know about how that tournament went. Seriously, that was really fun to find out. I'll see you later. Farewell, Fiber Spike. Okay, there we go. Run it in. Boom. Few amount of points now. Nope. Okay, I tried. I don't think I'm gonna make it this time either. This is a really tough game. Okay, if you knock them all off the side, you get more points that way. because they're all going to be too busy. Okay, okay. There's a chance. There's a slim one, but a chance. No, no, no! Oh, they're not even running it into the middle. They're just running away. Gosh. Okay. No, this will be fine. This will be fine. Okay, retry that once more. I have like 11 lives left, so, you know, this is not technically something that's a difficult challenge. Okay, there we go. No, 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 no. No, 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 yes! All the way in. Woo! We held on to that for a while, too. Snag right in the middle? Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Why are you running away with it? Why are you running away with it? Ah, rough. So much time wasted. Hardly any points gained from it. Come on, I had that. I had that. Oh, well. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yes. Yes. Haha. There. I got enough points to succeed. I got enough points to get out of this game now. Oh my goodness. Alright, at least they ran it in toward the middle rather than running off to the side. Oh my goodness. Yes! A few more points. Just eke it out. Just run Hail Mary in toward the center. Here we go. Nope. That's fine. 950 points is okay. Alright, Howl's Moving Castle is doing quite well. Again, it's just funny seeing the tower, like, fully detach from... Well, not fully detached, because I did give it a little plank, but slot out that far out of place from where I thought it was. Okay. Spider worm type. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Honestly, spider worm may have been better for Howl's Moving Castle, because if you looked at it, it was all like stretched out like that. Like that was a lot more like, oh, whatever. 2020 hindsight. I'm glad that I made Howl's Moving Castle. Now the question is, should I make the thumbnail of my next thing? I always try to make my thumbnail be one of the monsters that I've created, right? Should it be this Howl's Moving Castle monstrosity? Or should it be the min-max that I made at the very beginning? I don't know. This is much more funny of a look, you gotta admit. Here. I kind of want to just take a quick screenshot of this, taking a quick screenshot of this character and saving it so that I have options to consider. Most likely not going to do this one. Most likely going to do min-max because this one's much harder to fit in the frame. Plus, I like to have my character like looking off towards me. This one isn't really looking off towards me. Okay, hold on. No. Hold on. Calm down, buddy. Stop moving around. There we go. Okay. That's good enough. Sorry, I'm taking another screenshot just to make sure that eventually one of these potentially works as thumbnail fodder. Then I can get min-max back out here later to consider. Honestly, I think that this one is going to be more fun. Okay. You know what? It's been about 3 hours, and most of that has been character creation. I'm not saying let's call it a day here, but I'm going to instead do... it's a little bit cheap, but I want to do it this way. I'm going to go ahead, just make sure, absolutely certain that my monster is saved. I'm pretty sure he is, but I'd rather not find out that he's not. Yep, overwrite and save. Save the proper game itself, because we have unlocked quite a bit. Saving, 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 saving. Continue playing, yep. Gosh. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I am gonna go ahead and spend a good rest of the amount of time here, just spamming new monsters while kind of chatting. Let's see if there's some sort of stories I can tell that would be kind of interesting. So, hold on. Let me very quickly make sure that I'm gonna walk through these instructions correctly. I'm gonna do it once properly, like this. And then I think I'm gonna say, I'd like for you to assist, and then I'm just gonna spam the first answer to everything, every single time. And this is just so that I can get a bunch of chance stars. So that's basically what I'm doing this for. I'm just doing this to get a bunch of chance stars. All right. Yeah, this will do just fine. So, my streaming setup here, one of the ways that I actually set everything up, I purposefully made sure that my beginning setups were a little worse off quality-wise than the rest of everything. And the reason is because since, you know how I've said that I wanted to actually make sure that I have information about a broadcasting classic here, right? That's kind of what I've gone ahead and tried to make sure will happen. So what I mean by that is I have made it so that I basically took picture versions of my setup, like growing and growing and growing. And so I could say like, okay, this setup resulted in this like picture quality, this stream quality, this stream layout resulted in this sort of way as well. I tried to make sure that the, sorry, I'm quickly deleting the, Hal's Moving Castle from my, stream setup here. There we go. Remove that image. Boom. I wanted to have like a step-by-step basically way of progression of saying like, hey, like this is how, you know, this is how far you can go in setting up a stream. This is maybe like a little too far. These are some like extraneous things that weren't needed. These were things that were just like stylistic, you know, here's things to consider when you're setting up sort of your base of operations, stuff like that. Like I just wanted to be able to have sort of that, all that information present in there. Very interesting how those crystal balls were used, by the way. So, when it comes down to it then, I personally have the stream layout in a way that I do quite like. That being said, I think it's important to have times where you can have a green screen behind you, like I do now, right? If I kind of hold up against it. Actually, I have like really good lighting here nowadays. Like I have a floodlight that's lighting it. I have a large soft light lighting down on in front of me. I've got my ring light over here that's doing blue light. Eventually, I'm considering getting another ring light that'll be like right about like shining towards this side of my face. That would be another color, like a red or something like that. Although I'm still trying to decide on that one because I think it might not work too well with my saturation features that I have going on. But who knows? I got 4... Oh, I can choose between 4 kinds of voices. I seem to remember there also being like a... like right now we've only been able to do normal and higher. I think now there's like distorted and like something like that. But yeah. So it's good to have like a green screen, and I like the lighting setup and stuff that I have, but I think it's also good to have a setup where you can kind of see like the room behind the person, right? Where it's like, here's the area that they do live within, and here's kind of the, you know, the memorabilia that they have all set up. So I'm potentially going to be setting up a different room in my house to be able to have that sort of layout. The difficult thing is, part of the reason why I'm set up here is because it's so close to, like, my internet connection. So it's like I can be directly wired in, so I don't have to worry about trying to stream over Wi-Fi and you know, play multiplayer games over Wi-Fi and stuff like that, which would just lead to lower internet quality and lower stream quality altogether. Oh, now this is interesting. Kind of like a night head. Okay, hold on. I want to watch this one play out. I'm not sure how well that's going to look, champ. Okay, you kind of proved me wrong there. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, that's fine. Man, having something get, like, huge shoulder pads is actually really cool. Oh, but then it does kind of, like, clip into the head itself. Yeah. So it's a little less impressive once you actually, like, generate it in person. Yeah, that just looks off. Gotta press finish on this one. So yeah, it's important if you are doing any sort of streaming setup to constantly be evaluating what's working, what's not, what are different ways that you can actually, like, make it a little more fancy. My stream overlay that you're seeing here, where it's like, you know, the chat above my head, the nice little, like, I made a very, like, subtle little frame that kind of comes up and points out the fact that, yes, I am in front of, like, a green screen. So, you know, like, you are having my microphone stand, like, cut off at a certain point. Things like that. I like having, like, the hint of a frame, but then it feels open, like I'm actually able to reach out into the game itself. My camera actually goes up, like, super high up compared to where I am, which I think is kind of weird, but it's kind of cool too. In a perfect world, I would be able to get the camera quite a bit closer to me while still keeping the quality of all this stuff in the back. That might kind of be my next phase of movement here, is placing the camera a little bit closer. We'll see. I do think it's important to constantly be evaluating your setup, but I do like having, like, this much of the microphone stand seen. The fact that it feels like I am kind of sitting back, it's just that the video itself becomes a little lower quality whenever we are having the camera, like, so far away from me. Right, so, like, if I did manage to get closer, right, like, now, even though I'm getting a little washed out and you're not hearing me as well, it is true at the same time that that you're getting a higher quality resolution of something closer to the camera rather than something further away this far, especially when there's that much extra space going on. Like, I'm taking up, like, not even 1/9 of the frame, which means that you're losing a lot of detail of my face. Which isn't, I'm not saying that I want people to be able to, like, focus and zoom in on my face, but, you know, having, like, twice the quality, 3 times the quality, just because it's now bigger and taking up more of the screen, it does end up looking quite a bit nicer overall in the end. So, it's something to consider for the future. I at least think I'm probably going to get another ring light to show another color, probably a red or something like that. We'll tinker around with how it actually looks in my OBS stream stuff over here. We may have to dial back some of the settings a little bit. I'm a little worried about how, if I use an orange light, how it might show up against that, against my green screen, but we'll run into it when we run into it. I'm just gonna start picking the second option on all these instead of the first option. And then I'll start doing the last option, because that's just also pressing once, just one up instead. Keeps on being these, like, dragon types instead. One thing I'm actually really proud of in my new setup here, because I do have, like, I am living in my own proper house, which is a great blessing that not a lot of people, especially in my generation, can can have as a claim, right? Like, I have my own proper house, and most of the reason why is because it's this whole thing of, like, my family is not extremely well off in money, but we do have a relative that wanted to move down closer to us when I was back in, like, middle school. And so they bought a house in this area, saved up a lot of money to buy a house, and then shortly afterwards went back to live in the same area that they had been living for various reasons. And they were using the house that I'm currently living in as a way to rent out the space to be able to get some more money over time. So they have made back a lot of their initial investment, which is good for them, right? But has made it now so that I'm able to also kind of move into and live in this space. And so I'm doing kind of this, like, rent-to-own sort of plan where I'm hopefully going to be able to actually be the home owner in a bit rather than just renting. And that's mostly just so long as things keep on going well when it comes to finances and things like that. Because the good news is, like, as not well paid as teachers are, like, I make a survivable amount of money. And then when you consider that I do have a second job on top of that, where I'm running D&D games to get, like, finances. I'm running them as paid D&D games and other TTRPGs, tabletop RPG games. All those things kind of combined together means that I do, like, make a pretty good profit each month. To a survivable point where I can start to, you know, save up for some of these nicer setups, some of the nicer materials available to us, some decorations for around the house and things like that. Like, it's at a comfortable point. You know, I'm sure if things were to change in life, if a tragedy were to strike at any point, like, I definitely have to reevaluate a lot of things. But as things currently stand, like, I'm honestly really lucky with how my life has gone so far. I can't really complain too much about any of that. This guy's head is really big. It's kind of like lopsided. Oh gosh. All right. Those are some choices that I disagree with, but whatever. Yeah. It is rather fun being able to, like, be in my own space, have my own house, especially because there are, like, this is like a proper house. Like, there's 3 bedrooms to this area, so I'm able to kind of set up the other ones not only as guest rooms, but also as areas where other activities like streaming can take place. It's definitely not the same sort of livelihood that a lot of other people in my generation are able to have, and I'm really lucky for that. Okay. I have been keeping track of, like, how many knockoff, not saved monsters that I've been making, because, like, I name them all, you know, like A, B, C, D, E, F now. So I've now made, what, 6 monsters that are just getting thrown into the void the moment I create them. But it is important to make these kind of characters because it does give me more chance stars, which means more lives whenever I'm facing boss monsters. It means more customization options. I mean, we already saw how, like, the voice options, there are more voice options now. You know what, on this one, I'm actually going to go through and I'm going to check exactly what 2 other voice options popped up for us, because I kind of want to see that. There's not a way to skip this phase, by the way. I've tried. And the tail. And that should be it. Interesting. No, I don't need to edit the body. We're fine with that. Finish it. Okay, there we go. I'm thinking we'll do this creation for another 20 minutes, basically to 3 o'clock here, and then just cancel it right there, because that's a pretty good stopping point, I think. Gives me enough time also to set up some stuff outside of streaming. Like, I need to still go shopping for food. I normally try to, my personal way of like food preparation, because I cook all my own stuff. It's a lot better that way. I feel it's a lot better on the budget to go ahead and be making your own stuff rather than trying to buy a bunch of fast food items. So generally what I do is I make a large amount of leftovers. Sorry, I keep on like splitting my attention. I'm not even sure why I'm caring so much about the style of the photo. Okay, but the way that I normally cook food is I make a bunch, like a large meal on Sunday night and on Tuesday night after running a session, and then sometimes on like Thursday during the day, because now that I'm streaming on Thursdays, it kind of took out that time slot where I'm normally cooking. But I make something big, and then I eat that as leftovers for the next couple days, mixed in with the other large things that I made. So it all kind of ends up working out pretty well. Let's hop down to the third one for that first. Okay. Ugh. So yeah, I need to go shopping, so I'm actually gonna have like enough materials to make my food for this week, because otherwise tomorrow I'm not gonna have like enough stuff to have available for me to make a large amount of food. Like, I'll have enough survivable amounts of food, but not much more than that. Ooh, I really like that design. That's kind of cool. I wonder how well that actually works when we're outside of this area. Because it's kind of like one of those shoulder guards. I forget what they're called. Yeah. Oh, demon eyes. All right. Interesting. It doesn't really work that well. Oh, and then you gave them the shoulder guards as a thing. Yeah, that's just very bad designing. Why would you just place a random cube in the middle? This is so weird. Such a bad character. Oh, I hate it. Okay. Are we on H? I feel like we're on H. We might be on I. In which case, sorry, but I do not want to remember this dude. Okay, take a photo of that, move on down. How many chance stars do I have now? Status, I have 18 chance stars. I feel like 21 is like the last time that you get any sort of like benefit here from having chance stars. Oh, I said that I was gonna check out the voices this time. Oh well. I really didn't want to focus too much more on that creature, so it kind of makes sense. One, two, and then we'll do the third one. 3, 4, and the last one, 5. There we go. So, I will wax nerdy a little bit, and by that I mean I'm gonna kind of tell a little bit of the story, while showing my extremely nerdy side here. So, I mentioned that I run a lot of TTRPG games, tabletop RPG games. D&D is just one type of tabletop game. It's admittedly the most popularized one, especially after things like Stranger Things have made it a lot more in the main media. You're also thinking about things like Critical Role and stuff like that, like podcasts that run D&D games as well. These are all things that have kind of put it a little bit more into the public eye than it used to be. Before, it used to just be like, oh, D&D, that's where like people dress up like wizards and warriors, and they like pretend like they're, you know, like doing a stage play, sort of like Shakespearean medieval stuff. I hate this whole design. There's the snail eyes, this terrifying contraption, but I said that I was going to do the voice altering, so we're going to check out the voices. It just looks really bad. Okay, voices, like, for example, dinosaur. Normal, higher, robotic, and distorted. I didn't want to say robotic. Hold on. normally sounds like that. Goodness. Sorry, had to sneeze there. But yeah, there's much more than just D&D. When it comes to tabletop gaming, I myself normally run games. I admittedly, D&D is probably the one that I get most people involved in first. Like, if people are looking to have a paid GM, it's either for because they've had a lot of experiences with D&D where the GM has just, like, left. The person running the game has just said, hey, I don't feel like running this game anymore for whatever reason, right? Maybe it's a legitimate thing, like they don't have time to be running it anymore because their schedule has gone in a certain way. Or maybe it is just they're getting kind of bored of the story. They're not seeing, they're not having a fun time themselves running it, and so they just leave. Because the, sort of the standard expectation whenever D&D is happening is that it is just kind of done by the GM in order to tell a story. Like, it's not something normally that that people think like, oh, you can turn that into a paid profession. If they do think it's a paid profession, possibly they think of it through like streaming and stuff like that. And I don't stream my my tabletop games, because the thing is, my tabletop games, they're all stories and modules and stuff that I've made myself. So I'm able to market these storytelling experiences as unique things that they can't access anywhere else. So, for instance, it'll be like a murder mystery story, or it'll be a fantasy heist of some kind. And I'll be able to say, like, here are the different stories that I run for people that want to be having this a sort of, you know, D&D game experience, or gosh, immediately all the other names of ones, Abyss, but it's not Abyss. Into the Abyss. Gosh, why am I forgetting the name of it? Completely, all of information about all these different tabletop systems have now completely escaped my mind right when I start talking about it on stream. Of course they do. Gosh, I can't even remember the acronym, because then I could sort of like reverse engineer what it stands for. It's not like Into the Abyss. It's like, so like Monster of the Week is an example of them. Monster of the Week, Part-Time Gods, Heroes, sorry, Masks, not Heroes, Masks. There's other versions of these things, and I just can't remember them right now. Powered by the Apocalypse. That's it. I was remembering like the A for Apocalypse and kept on putting Abyss in my mind. Oh my goodness. Powered by the Apocalypse is another really popular system. The Fate system as well. Admittedly, I'm not as comfortable running Fate system games, just because the people that play in Fate system games that are willing to pay for Fate system games have a lot better understanding of the rules than I do, and the Fate system kind of needs the GM to be the one mostly on top of that, that's like recommending to other people, like, okay, I'll let you do this if this happens, that sort of thing. And to have the players be more on top of it than you are, kind of puts like a halt on the game, because they're constantly saying, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to propose this to you, which is fine. It takes a lot of the workload off of you. But if the whole game system is they are proposing options to you because they can't trust you to come up with something clever enough, it's a little unfortunate there. So I've only done Fate as just a very few number of my paid role-playing systems. But yeah, so normally I do D&D, powered by the Apocalypse systems, which you've already heard like a number of different ones there. Masks is really fun. Monster of the Week is also really fun. Part-Time Gods I've done before. That one like requires a really good group of people that like already know each other really well and can balance between each other and their roles quite a bit more, because you're creating like the pantheon, like a new pantheon of a bunch of different think like Greek gods and stuff like that. So it requires a lot more cooperation, because otherwise it's very easy for you to be like, well, my domain is over you know, this particular part of life, your domain is over this particular part of life, and mine's more important. It's very easy to launch into by accident, like a main character syndrome sort of thing, where it's like, my guy's the most important here because I have the best abilities for everything that we're going to face. Which is unfortunate that that's the way that it sometimes goes down. So you have to, with almost all TTRPGs, with almost all tabletop role-playing games, you have to have like a group that is willing to balance between each other and not just have one person take command all the time. But it's especially true for when you're playing a game like Part-Time Gods, or in a couple other Powered by the Apocalypse ones as well. I also run other games in like the Starfinder system, the Pathfinder system. I'll admit I don't really like the Pathfinder system, but I run games in it. 2.0 is a lot more manageable. Pathfinder 2.0 has taken a lot of things and made them survivable to start playing Pathfinder with, because there's just so much content to Pathfinder, and unfortunately the simple truth of Pathfinder is you can build almost anything you want, but the moment you start building one thing, you kind of have to build it one specific way, because otherwise it just won't be as viable of an option. It won't work as well as it's supposed to, and you'll feel frustrated by not being as powerful as the build should be, because you've gone down a couple trap options where it's like, oh, this looks like a really good skill, and it will never get used or will never work exactly the way you need it to, or there's just a better one to pick otherwise. Yeah. That's just kind of an unfortunate truth of Pathfinder, is that unless you know what you're doing and unless you're building it like one or two specific ways, you're probably not going to have a very positive experience if everyone else in the group knows what they're doing in Pathfinder. So 2.0 kind of solves a lot of those issues. Whoa, that's interesting. Gotta press finish on that. Oh, I didn't see that there were little drills on the back of there. That's actually kind of a cool design. Yeah, so Pathfinder, Starfinder, Powered by the Apocalypse, D&D. I also run PTU, and that's actually what's being run this Saturday. The new Saturday sessions that I'm running for a group of people, they're going to be PTU games, because I have made PTU is Pokemon Tabletop United. It's a very enjoyable system. That being said, it's also very easy to break, and it's very easy to get lost in. Like, if you're hearing me say, like, PTU, you know, Pokemon Tabletop United, and you're like, oh my goodness, like, I love D&D, and I love Pokemon, like, I should do this sort of thing that's kind of, you know, joining them together. I wish you all the best, but you should really make sure that in PTU especially, that you're joining the games with people that already know the system, with people that already know what's going on, with people that are already playing, have already been playing in it for a bit, because they're going to be able to help out so much more on the minutia of like the details of leveling up, selecting your features, picking different classes and things like that. The handbook itself is not written the most straightforward way, and there are a lot of details that kind of get lost down the road if you don't know what you're doing. Like, for example, one of the things when you're creating a character that they give you is right off the bat, when you make a character, you're told, first thing is, when you're making this character, you're going to be able to pick between 4 different trainer classes. And trainer classes, there's a huge amount of them. It's things like if you want to be a chef, or if you want to be like a mentor, or if you want to be a guy with telekinetic powers. Like, these are all different classes, and you can have up to 4 different classes on your trainer at a time, which is so impressive, so personalized, which is one of the reasons why I really like PTU as a system. One of the things it says is right at the very beginning, you're able to have a maximum of 4 different trainer classes. So they recommend that you only normally start out with like 2 or 3 trainer classes at the very beginning, and then grow into a 3rd or a 4th trainer class, which makes a lot of sense when you see how the progression of leveling up in that game works. But one thing that they also say at the beginning is like, okay, so you can pick between a maximum of 4 trainer classes, you get 4 features right off the bat, and features are like features are both how you select a trainer class and how you level up within that class. So like, let's say I want to be a rogue and a hunter at the same time. So a rogue and a hunter. Getting the rogue class and getting the hunter class, each of those cost 1 feature. So now I've used 2 of my 4 features. I could get the opening features of 2 other classes, but it would kind of stretch me a bit thin. It might be better to instead get the second feature of rogue and the second feature of hunter. And it would allow me more skills, more attack moves, more interesting stuff within those sort of things. So yeah, you could have like 2 in rogue, 2 in hunter, and then you'd have a pretty good starting build for being able to wander out into the world of Pokemon. However, after saying that you get 4 different features at level 1, it also says that you get a free general feature. Now, general features are their own thing in Pokemon, where it's like, oh, like agility training, inspired training, focus training, brutal training. It's like, how are you going to train your Pokemon to better react to situations? Are they going to be a lot more accurate? Are they going to focus damage? Are they going to be focusing avoiding? Things like that. It makes sense once you kind of talk it through with someone and you read that part of the book a little bit more. But when I first read that part of the book, and it said you get a free feature, I guess it says technically a free training feature, so I thought a free trainer feature. So I was like, oh, so I can just grab like any class that I want, regardless of whether I qualify for it or not. And I grabbed like the most overpowered class that's normally banned by people that are playing the game. It's called Warper. It's just, you teleport all around the field, and if like someone tries to hit you, you can teleport away before they hit you, like twice a scene or something like that, twice per fight. And it's insane, just how much you're able to get away with by playing that Warper class. It is not a very balanced class at all. So that's what I made as my first character, was this like psychic-based character that like is able to build barriers and move stuff with his mind and teleport to a completely different location. And it was only able to be done because I was like breaking the system, because I was grabbing like too many things because I didn't understand the rulebook when I read it. I thought I understood it, and I was most of the way there. I was like 90% of the way to understanding the rulebook, but I wasn't 100% of the way to understanding the rulebook. And so it all kind of fell apart once it actually came down to it. Oh, here we go. 24 chance stars. This might actually be the last. No. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I need to check. I thought almost for certain that chance stars contributed to something else still by this point. Okay, chance stars, come on. Okay, statistics, yep. Okay, Hall of Life. There we go. Appendix A1.4. Okay. A1, A1.2, A1.3. Here we go. That's actually what I needed. A1.3, not A1.4. Okay. Interesting. It says that I should have already unlocked. I think I technically have unlocked everything. Weirdly enough, it's saying Line and Mirror Line should have been unlocked by chance stars, but I unlocked them through just playing the game normally. Same with Stamp. It says that should take 39 chance stars, but I just unlocked that normally. I think I've unlocked everything now. I think modulation, voice modulation, was actually the very last one I needed to unlock. Okay. So, we're just gonna... I think we're just gonna go ahead and save the game here with 24 chance stars and quit out. That's exactly, like, right on time for where I wanted to end. So that works out. Hallelujah. Okay. Yeah, so if people are considering like playing in certain RPG systems, TTRPG systems, tabletop role-playing game systems like PTU, they should definitely make sure that they're getting involved with the community as well. Like getting involved with people that already do know the system, already know the game like really solidly down, because they'll be able to help you avoid so many problems. And there are a lot of really good communities out there now, like living server sort of communities, that will allow for you to get used to the game over time and have a lot of different experiences with people running the game, people playing in the game, stuff like that. It's really enjoyable stuff. I guess the reason why I started thinking about that pretty, for that last little bit there was not only because of the fact that I'm running a PTU system game now for my Saturday game, but the fact that a lot of what this game is feels kind of similar to that, where it's the idea of like you have a lot of personalized skills that you can do to kind of accessorize and fine-tune, individually tweak the abilities of like individual creatures that you're making yourself a partner with. It's a really fun little system. I highly recommend it as long as you have someone else that actually knows what's going on. So with that in mind, we're still going to be getting on later today. We're going to be doing It Takes Two with my brother Fiber joining into the group here. I think it's probably going to take another 2 or 3 sessions of play before we actually beat the game. Just judging from the fact that like we're in the middle of trying to get 1 page right now. Let me close out of this game now. Yep. We're in the middle of trying to get 1 page out of 4. And it seems like each page is going to kind of be like its own series of levels about to the length that we've already been playing. So since it's taken us about 3 stages to get, 3 times of play to get up to this point, I imagine it's going to take 3 more times of play away from this point to fully beat the game. But we'll see. So yeah, that'll be happening tonight. We'll be enjoying kind of chatting while that happens and making sure that that we're trying to find as much about that game as we possibly can. So it should be really fun for us. When it comes to playing Amazing Island again, there is a chance that I will be playing on Sunday. Actually, yeah, I will be playing on Sunday as well from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I might be playing Amazing Island, or I might just go ahead and purchase Adrift, because now I have seen like a little bit more about that game. And most of the mixed reviews about it come from the fact that it is a bit shorter. But that's exactly what I want from a game like that. I kind of want to have just like a little one-shot, hopefully done in 1 sitting game, which might be kind of fun there. So we'll see. I will be playing something on Sunday. It might be more Amazing Island. More likely it's going to be another kind of just interrupted one-shot game, like Adrift or something like that. Most likely not starting another huge game series. Otherwise, I would be considering things like Luigi's Mansion or a Professor Layton game or something like that. Yeah. Okay. As it is, yeah, honestly, I might only play Amazing Island like 1 or 2 more times on stream, because I have now unlocked the second frames of 2 of the areas. That means there are only 5 frames left in the game to unlock before like going and fighting the boss again, which I think unlocks its own frame. I might be wrong on that, but I think so. So either 5 or 6 frames left in the game to unlock. And I'm not sure I really care to unlock all of them because it is going to be a thing of like, I'm not going to keep on playing the game. I'm not going to keep on making new like types of monsters and accessories to them and stuff like that, unless later on I end up having a lot larger of a following that wants for me to come back and do those sort of things again. So we'll see. Most likely it'll be I play it maybe just once more, beat the game there, and set it to the side and move on to some of these other games that I'm actually really excited to also keep on playing again. I'm glad that I've been playing Amazing Island. It's been really enjoyable to show off and to actually have like footage now of me playing this game from my childhood and showing what it's actually like. But it is kind of important to keep on moving on through different games in order to make sure that I'm getting enough footage so that I can make like little videos and stuff like that to actually be putting onto this YouTube page. All right. Well, with that being said, I will be streaming again this afternoon. 7 to 9, going to be playing It Takes Two. Then tomorrow I'm also going to be playing, we'll probably play the puzzle game Adrift. I think I'm just setting that in my head right now. We're going to play Adrift and see how well it goes. And past that, I don't think there's anything else really to talk about. Monday's session, we'll talk a little bit more about once we actually go through and start playing on Sunday as well. So with that, I guess I'll just have to say, so long, students.